Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Primetime Gorehounds, episode 118 of the Primetime Gorehounds. I am Primetime J. Thomas with the Gorehounds, so Paul Burt, watching the 1985 classic Back to the Future, starring Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. Yes, this is celebrating its 40th anniversary. Oh man, we're going back in time, ladies and gentlemen. We are live.
Yes, we are.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Back to the Future. Directed by Robert. I always mess up his name.
Robert Zemeckis.
Zemeckis. Produced by Steven Spielberg. And brilliantly performed by Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd.
Oh, yeah.
One of the best movies of all time. Definitely a staple a staple of the 80s, 100%. But
Oh, yeah.
yes, indeed. Welcome to episode 118 of Primetime Gorehounds. Hopefully everyone had themselves a great week, great weekend. Yeah, lots of stuff to get into, man. First things first, I just want to go ahead and say, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Share, comment, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. Cash App is PrimePod313. Again, the Cash App is PrimePod313, where any donation would greatly be appreciated. And yeah, man, Back to the Future, which came out in 1985, 40 years ago. This year came out in July, I believe, in 1985.
Yeah, July 3rd.
Just July 3rd, 1985, man. And this is a movie that we all grew up watching, a movie we all grew up loving. And yeah, it's been a while since I've seen this film. Of course, you have Leah Thompson, you have Crispin Glover, you dead fuck. And you have Thomas Wilson as probably one of the greatest bullies in movie history. I don't know, maybe him and William Zabka maybe tied for best greatest bully of 1980s.
Oh, they're both there.
Between Biff and Johnny Lawrence. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's let it out the bag. Get this over with. Tough week, for the 80s kids, the Gen Xers and the early millennials, where we lost three iconic figures in pop culture, where we lost Malcolm Jamal Warner, Theo from The Cosby Show, Ozzy Osbourne, and of course we lost Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster, last a week ago today. Actually, which is already crazy, and yeah, but it was really tough, and it happened within 3 days of each other. Yeah, it was really tough, really tough. Yeah. Especially when it comes to Malcolm Jamal Warner, which was a freak accident. It was an accidental death. Very, very tragic. Condolences to his family, and of course Ozzy Osbourne, who. I mean, you may know more than me, but he's had a series of health issues in his later years.
Oh man, yeah. When it comes to these three deaths, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it right now. The one with Ozzy for me hurt the most because this is a guy that was he was one of my musical heroes, man. I mean, this is the guy who got me into heavy metal music, and he's a very important figure in the world of entertainment and music in general because. This is the guy with him and Black Sabbath that pretty much created the heavy metal genre. And if it wasn't for those, and if it wasn't for Ozzy, and if it wasn't for Black Sabbath, heavy metal wouldn't even exist today. So I remember, there's a lot I could talk about, a lot of good memories of the music that I enjoyed listening to and everything. But I just have to talk about the "Where were you when it happened" moment because I remember. I was just browsing some shit on the internet trying to find some fabric stuff for my next carnival costume. One of my friends messages me and he's just like, dude, have you seen the news? I'm like, no, what's going on? He's like, Ozzy's dead. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude. And he's like, no, go look on the news. I was like, all right, fine. I'll look on the news, turn on the news. And I'm just like, fuck. Like I felt like somebody ripped my fucking guts out when I saw it. And what's fucked up about it is that it happened 17 days after his final live performance in his hometown. And I remember telling my mom about it, and she was fucking devastated by it. And for the past week, I've just been like playing Aussie music nonstop. And then, of course, you had the big funeral that happened in his hometown. The whole city, dude, lined up, stack for stack of people watching this funeral car go by. And Aussie family, like Sharon, Jack, Kelly, his other kids, were all there, seeing all the flowers and the stuff at the memorial stuff at Black Sabbath Bridge, as they're calling it now. And yeah, it was that shit was emotional. I know a few of my friends went to Birmingham to be at that funeral thing, and man, it was just it's just so fucking weird to see, the guys that we grew up watching and listening to, they're going, dude. And I mean, like, yeah, I mean, we still got a few legends in the heavy metal scene still around, like Alice Cooper and Rob Halford from Judas Priest and Iron Maiden and these other bands that are still kicking ass and still going. But like right now, the metal scene in general has this massive void right now, and I don't care what anyone says to me. You're never going to see another guy like Ozzy ever again. You're not going to see anybody reach that level of success or have that level of respect that he had, not just with people within the music industry, but with fans and everybody alike. Because I mean, that's how much of an impact he had on me and anybody that listens to the music or heavy metal in general. And then, of course, you had the news, which I know James is going to get into next, and I'll drop my 2 cents on that. And that's what happened 2 days after.
Yes. And then also too, obviously I wasn't as big of an Ozzy, fan. It just wasn't really my cup of tea. But hey, listen, any man that's willing to bite the head off of a bat and live as long as he did is pretty hardcore in my book.
Yeah.
Apparently, I have looked for video footage. But I think it's just legend. It's just legend because there's no video footage of him doing it, but it's been the
there's
legend.
Photos.
There's photos of it?
Yeah, I've seen some photos of it on some documentaries, including that one where he was in the White House and he bit a Dove's head clean off.
All right, I'm good, man. But
he was whacked out with all the drugs he was doing at the time. You know what I mean? It was 80s was that time, dude. But unfortunately, what caught up with him was it was Parkinson's disease, which is the same thing that Michael J. Fox had. And it got to the point,
God.
Yeah. He was diagnosed with it in 2003. He didn't announce it until 2020. And I remember he had some surgery done on his spine to at least try and get himself back on his feet to do more stuff. But the Parkinson's got him so bad, it got to the point where he lost the ability to walk. So when you see that final performance where he's sitting on that chair, he couldn't stand up at all. That's how bad it got him. But he still had the voice. And even like I said, he was still going to he had ideas to do another album. He was going to do another like podcast show with him and his family, but that's not happening. And word is now is that they're actually going to turn an annual charity event every year, a metal gig based on Ozzy's memory. And I know that when Bloodstock happens in Derbyshire this year, which is like a big metal festival, I guarantee you right now, every fucking metal band that's going to be playing at Bloodstock are going to be doing some kind of tribute to Ozzy, because that's how influential he is with the music I listen to, dude. And even some of the artists that you listen to, James, have even collaborated with Ozzy.
This is true. Pet Shop Boys, no, not Pet Shop Boys. Yeah, Little John, Little John. With Let's Go. That was a Crazy Train sample. But it's very, very unfortunate. And of course, with Malcolm Jamal Warner, with Theo, of course, Cosby Show. Nothing needs to be said about how much Cosby Show influenced the Black community. Showing that you can have a show about a Black family. It doesn't have to be in the hood. You know, like you could have a nice middle class family, and Theo, for the longest time, was America's son. Everybody loved Malcolm Jamal Warner, and of course, he
Yep.
wanted to do Malcolm and Eddie with Eddie Griffin, and he became a poet, a musician, a very very successful career. And it's a damn shame because it was an accident; it could have been avoided.
Yeah.
So it sucks. Then, of course, you have Hulk Hogan passing last week due to cardiac arrest, and it sucks, man, because we're getting to a point now that Paul, like you just within these next 10 years are going to be rough. It's going to be
No
very
shit.
rough because we're going to lose a lot of heavy hitters that a lot of us grew up on, you know, like the Stallones, the Schwarzeneggers, the Pacinos, the De Niros, the Jack Nicholsons, the Clint Eastwoods.
Oh,
We're gonna lose a lot of people within the next 10 years, and
Yeah.
it's gonna suck, absolutely gonna
Yeah.
suck. And Hulk Hogan was one of them. Now, of course, I didn't grow up during Hogan's prime run, but I was able to still see the late 90s, early 2000s, and
Yeah.
and Hogan. I mean, there's nothing needs to be said about Hogan and his impact on wrestling, not just on wrestling, but pop culture. People forget Hogan was pop culture. You
Yeah.
know, he represented what at the time what America was, and of course within the last 15 years, he that reputation took a nosedive due to
Yeah.
the sex tape and the racist audio.
Yep.
I've been thinking a week about how I could put this together without sounding one way or another. All I'll say is this: two things can be true. One hand, you could be a legend, an icon, and next minute you could be a piece of garbage. Two things can be true. And I fully believe that when it comes to Hulk Hogan, that those both things are true.
Yeah.
And I hope I don't mean to go into this. I'll just say this. Later in his life, he got baptized, turned his life over to Christ, and I hope he used those last remaining months to right the wrongs that he created in his life, and he had a lot of wrongs.
Oh yeah.
And another thing too, I'm just glad that God is the one who decides who goes to heaven and hell, and not people on the internet. Because we've all done and said some fucked up shit, and when some people taking the moral high ground, it kind of disturbs me. But I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, and hopefully he cleaned up his act toward the end. But rest in peace, all three individuals. Very sad.
Man. Yeah, I mean, what say you want about Hogan, like, I mean, in terms of the wrestling he laid in his career, I mean, that's the guy who basically put wrestling on the map. I'm not going to take any of that away from him. As far as the stuff he's done outside of wrestling, like the personal stuff and the racist stuff and his political opinions, that's a different story. But again, not going to shit on him because of his wrestling career. I don't agree with stuff he's done outside of his personal life. There's some things I don't agree with at all. Like, if you're going to do racist stuff, okay, that's where I'm like, fuck that. But again, he's done what he's done, and that's how it is, isn't it? So for me, it's like a case of, again, like I said, I'm not taking anything away from his accomplishments in terms of his wrestling career. Outside of that, I could go on all day about it, but I'm not going to.
All right, that's fine. All right, so so Paul, you mean to tell me you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
God, I wish I had the skills to do that, because I know what I'll be doing. I'm traveling back to the 80s, dude. I'm gonna relive all those fucking glory days of rock and metal right there.
I mean, Oh, and also, hey, also too, and also too. I think I know who probably owns a time machine. They just haven't showed us yet.
Yeah, you got a point there. You got a point there. Maybe they do have one, and we don't know it yet. Probably in Area 51, maybe. I don't know.
Probably. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started, man. Okay, so about 3 seconds in, about to see the old school Universal logo, and of course, you can watch alongside with us. And rule we go 3, 2, 1, play. When we say play, you press play. Again, 3, 2, 1, play. When we say play, you press play.
And if you don't press play, the next guitar chord you strum will literally blow you away.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, play.
And we are in. And here's the old school Universal logo. The old 1980s one.
Bum. And Universal.
An MCA company.
This is it. Here we
Steven
go. Spielberg, arguably the greatest filmmaker of all time.
Yep. Music's still playing in the background, by the way, dude. Robert Zemeckis film. Classic titles there with the Back to the Future words. Yeah, man, like Back to the Future, I remember actually watching this during one of my parents' movies nights, and they just rented it one day, and I remember just thinking to myself,
wait. Where are you at, Don Paul?
Where I'm at the bit where it says Christopher Lloyd.
I'm at the clock.
I'm at the bit with the clock. Leah Thompson, her name just popped up.
I think we're watching two different versions. Okay, now we're good. Starring Michael J. Fox. Okay, we're good. All right.
Let me know when you get to when you get to Leah Thompson, that's when I'll hit play.
Christopher Lloyd. Marty!
There you go.
Leah Thompson. There we go.
All right, we're in. That's a shitload of clocks. 1.24 jiggle. Oh, I remember used to having one of those cat clocks. Man, that's a lot of clocks, dude.
It's a lot of clocks. Thomas Wilson, who was in April Fool's Day.
Yep, and he was also voicing a couple of characters in SpongeBob SquarePants, most noticeably the Tattletale Strangler.
Heavy. Why is everything so heavy in the future? Is there something wrong with Earth's gravitational pull?
Yeah,
great line.
Yeah.
Look at this old 80s tech.
I know, right? Back then, the 80s, they were known for making creative little items in the 80s back then. Oh my god, a Spectra 2000 TV. Shit. I'm old.
Yeah, look at that coffee maker. Or look at this TV. This was normal. This was normal living for most people.
Yeah. Long before the internet.
Did you what's the first time you watched this, Paul?
During one of my parents' movies nights around I think it was around December 85 or early 86. I was about 3 years old when this came out. Calcom. Yeah, that's the old dog food. Highly inventive can opener. I ain't gonna argue that. Dean Cundy. Ew. That is some nasty dog food. Dogs don't seem to mind it, though.
Yep, Dean Cundy. Dean Cundy did all 3 Back to the Future films.
Yep. And here's Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, Michael J. Fox just walked in. Those old school Nikes and the skateboard.
Yep.
You want to talk about someone who inspired a generation of skaters? Michael J. Fox. Tony Hawk has said that he was inspired by Michael J. Fox in this movie.
It's not hard to see why. Driver adjusts LV. Oh man, this fucking speaker. I crack up every time I see this. Overdrop. Dude, you might want to turn that dial down. No, don't put it.
He's turning it all the way up. I love it.
Hey, that's what you do with rock and roll, man. Crank that motherfucker up to 11.
Yeah, this might be. Yeah, this might be one of the. This might be like arguably the greatest trilogy in movie history.
It is.
Like,
I mean,
because I think part two is fantastic. It's just as good. I don't hate Korea's. That is insane. That is crazy. That is crazy.
I just think, man, I stand next to speakers like that when I'm doing photos and gigs. Oh, man, you turn that way up there.
That is insane, dude.
I know, right? That's rock and roll right there, dude.
Rock and roll!
Yeah! Hey, what's up, Philip, Lou, and Rob in the chat? Hope you guys enjoying this gig. But yeah, I mean, like you said, this is arguably one of the greatest trilogies ever made. I mean, this movie ended up making cartoon series, video games, a stage musical recently. Now, the guys who made this, Bob Gale and Zemeckis, they own the rights to this trilogy, and they said as long as they're still breathing, there won't be any reboots or remakes. But I guarantee you, when they're gone, you know someone's going to. They're just waiting.
And of course, I don't know if you know this, but they shot a quarter of this movie with another actor, Eric Stoltz.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Nothing wrong. There was nothing wrong with him. I've seen the footage with Eric Stoltz. It's different. Like it feels different with Eric Stoltz because keep in mind they filmed this movie like 3 weeks in until Eric Stoltz pretty much got fired and they replaced with Michael J. Fox. And yes, and it was and from what I heard, Eric Stoltz was it would have been a completely different film with Eric because he took himself seriously. I think he was one of those method actors they get to call him by his actual character name, that dumb shit, you know.
Yeah, the method acting, yeah.
And Thomas Wilson, I think, has said that he did not like him like at all. Like more people just have more fun with Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, because Michael J. Fox had this sense of having fun when he's doing a movie. That's the whole point of when you do a movie. You gotta have fun doing it.
Yeah, Eric Stoltz, the casting director wasn't. Now he was cast, so there must have been something that they liked in his audition or demo, or maybe I don't know how. I'm not sure how he was cast. And Christopher Lloyd himself said he was fine, but it just happens like it just didn't fit.
Hey, and did you know also this movie's script was rejected 44 times before they finally greenlit it?
I believe it.
Yeah, so even on here.
Then you got the Jennifer scenario where Elizabeth Shue comes in for the sequel.
Yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah,
because I think the original Jennifer, I think her mom passed away.
Yeah,
and she didn't want to come back, so they replaced her with Elizabeth Shue, which is kind of
it's understandable. I mean, you gotta grieve, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, it was also kind of. I understand.
Yeah. Oh, and Christopher Lloyd said he always wanted to do one more movie in which him and Michael J. Fox traveled back to ancient Rome, but it's probably that ship has sailed now when it comes to them doing a fourth one because of Michael J. Fox's battle with
his condition. His condition's too bad now.
Yeah,
I love how close he gets. He touches his nose. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
it's like right there. It's like there's Huey from Huey Lewis and News right there himself. He's the auditioner.
Nice. Yeah, you can tell these guys are clearly a bunch of party killers. They're like, this ain't my kind of music. Like, fuck out of here, dude. I've always said, dude, like, sometimes the best music comes from that genre because, I mean, some people like, for the untrained ear, most people are going to be like, oh, this is just noise and so. But if you spend enough time listening to this kind of music, Yeah, go on.
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. I hilarious how he's pretty much playing Huey's song, and Huey's like, "All right, enough. It's too loud." I love it.
Yeah. But like I said, like when you train your ears to it a lot more, then you realize just how detailed and the time it takes just to put those guitar riffs together. It's complex as hell, and the melodies and all that.
Yeah, Michael
Oh,
could really play. He could really play guitar too.
yeah,
That's legit
another,
him playing.
yeah, that's another added bonus that he knew how to play that guitar, dude. Save the clock tower. Yeah, the clock tower hasn't
Save the
been
clock
used.
tower. Save the clock tower. Oh God, you had to send in a tape, a demo tape.
Yeah, you had to do that back in the day. Some people still do that sometimes. I mean, especially now when it comes to fucking auditions, you still need to send the tape in. Oh, there are some bands that still do that. And I know that
They
when it
still
comes to like
they still sell cassette tapes.
some people still do it the old school way. Did you know that that new metal band Korn, their next album, they decided to record it the old fashioned way with mixtape.
God bless them. I think it's a waste of time, but God bless them.
Well, another band, a German thrash metal band, Sodom.
You send me, you give me a cassette tape. I'm tossing that shit out the window.
Damn, dude, that's fucking harsh. But yeah, I was saying like recently there was another there's another thrash metal band called Sodom. They did the whole thing on tape, and it actually sounds pretty good. Aerobic fitness center, yeah, dude. 80s was a different ass time back then.
Save the clock tower! Save the clock tower! Man, what's the sponsor edition to replace the clock?
Just replace the mechanics and the clock, then you can save the. Forget it. Ugh. Oh my god, those old family wagons back then. That's a Griswold family wagon if I ever saw one.
Wait, where are you at, Paul? I don't see the Griswolds yet.
Oh shit! Hang on. Yeah, fucking
He
Amazon
just
Prime.
there it is. I see the Griswolds. Okay, yeah, okay, there it is.
Tell me when you get to the part where he's looking at a phone number.
I know. I remember.
All right, he's about the phone number.
When there was. Okay, yeah, he just gave it a phone number. Yeah.
All right,
I'm
just gonna give
all
it
of us playing.
Yeah. You see, I think I know why I'm ahead. It's because I'm watching this on Amazon Prime, and I'm guessing it's a time zone thing as well. Orgy American.
I remember when there was like, I mean, it wasn't serious, but I remember when there was like people were doing like what ifs for Back to the Future. People was like Tom Holland to be Marty McFly, and I could see it. I can see Tom Holland kind of he has that hey what's going on guys thing like Michael J. Fox has.
Yeah, if they do like a reboot, yeah. But again, like I said, I don't think a reboot's going to happen until Zemeckis and Bob Gale are no longer among the living. So if it ain't Tom Holland playing,
I think the only way you could remake Back to the Future, like if you're remaking a classic, if you're doing something like that, you really gotta just how can I
make
say?
it your own film.
You have to really make it almost a different movie in a sense of it can stand on its own. You know, it's a remake, but it can stand on its own. Like there hasn't been many remakes over the years where you're like, oh, that's a remake. We would know it's a remake, obviously, but so not so close. Like do something a bit different, you know. Like instead of Marty going back to 1955, have Marty go back to like 1995. You know, like
say 1995, 30 years, or go back to 1985, go back 40 years. You have to like
has to be a different film.
Yeah, it has to be its own time zones as well. Timeline. You can't do the same thing twice in terms of the 80s timeline going back to the 50s. It's not going to work. It's Crispin Glover there and Tom Wilson.
A year after Friday the 13th Part 4.
He healed up nicely after that meat cleaver in the face.
And then Tom Wilson, like I said earlier, the same year. I think he was probably filming this and April Fool's Day at the same time.
Yeah, he was going back and forth between those two films.
What are you looking at, butthead?
Butthead. Yeah, those catchphrases, they were completely improvised by Tom.
Biff just happens to be my supervisor. I'm not very good at confrontations.
Yeah. Oh wow. The DeLorean was
think.
yeah. It says here that the DeLorean was deliberately selected for its general appearance and its gold-winged doors in order to make it plausible that people in 1955 would presume it's an alien spaceship. It's a smart marketing. Fuck me, is that Leah Thompson in makeup? Damn. I just realized it was her because of another movie I was watching not too long ago.
The makeup on Leah and Crispin's really good because they were like in their they were like in their 20s, I think, at the time.
Yeah, Leah Thompson was 23 years old when she did this.
Yeah, it looks believable. They look middle aged.
Who the hell did the makeup effects? I'm trying to figure out who it is. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the guy who did the effects for the Thing, Bob Bettine.
I love Chris McGovern's laugh. I love his laugh.
That laugh, dude. Yeah, I remember when I first saw it, I was like, who laughs like that? Who laughs like that, man? But he does.
It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame what they did to Crispin Glover in the later sequels, though. It's a damn shame.
Yeah, they did him dirty on that one.
They did him dirty.
Yeah. Well, I think maybe it was also because his filming career was absolutely exploding after this movie. So I guess they only had him for like limited times or something. I need to look into that.
From what I heard, I think Bob Gale, was one of the producers, claimed Crispin Glover was asking for the same amount of money for Michael J. Fox for the sequel. And then Crispin Glover swears that no, that's not true. Bob Gale is lying. And it became a big mess. And I think Crispin Glover sued, and he won the lawsuit. I think he won like $700,000. But he won't. But he won't go to the conventions because him and Zemeckis have patched it up. But him and Bob Gale, because he swears Bob Gale lied. I never asked for no. He just never wanted him back. It was a big mess.
So Bob's not letting it go. Figures. Yeah, sometimes when you do that, and the other thing you got to worry about too is that when you piss off a big time producer, the chances are you're going to get blackballed for future films. Damn, the old Panasonic clocks back then.
His family. There it is.
Shit.
But what I love about this is that the extreme nature that they take Michael's family and or Marty's family, and because he stands out as normal because his family is so eccentric. His parents are so weird, and his dad. So what the hell is this? Right? On purpose, obviously. It's satire. Yeah. It's a cartoon. It's like a cartoon version of a family that'll be like that. So it's kind of funny.
Yeah. Twin Pines Mall.
Back when malls was like a popular place to go to.
Yeah, I mean, we still got a shopping mall in my town. People still go there, but it's not like that.
My bed's so dead.
Yeah,
nobody goes to the mall anymore. I remember that malls was a place, either go play the newest games or meet girls,
Yeah, Yeah, like you go to the mall, like that's the time where I'm just gonna hang out at the arcade center during the weekends after school. That's what I would do.
Oh,
That'd be
here comes the
blast too.
DeLorean. And the
Yep.
DeLorean and the DeLorean was a real car, but it failed. I think that's like it
Engine
wasn't on
problem.
the market for very long.
Yeah. And I just saw the license plate said "out of time." But yeah,
One of the most iconic cars in movie history.
and it's not hard to see why, man. And here is Christopher Lloyd, legendary Christopher Lloyd,
It's right up there with
playing.
the original Batmobile.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Like Lloyd fucking owned this role with his performance as his character in the trilogy.
He's so eccentric. He's so kooky. It's great. Christopher Lloyd's great.
Oh, he's definitely really good at this, man. And he's had some pretty good movies outside of Back to the Future as well. I mean, he was the fucking villain in
I think
Roger Rabbit.
yeah. Christopher Lloyd was in his I think he was in his 40s, but he's playing someone who's supposed to be in his 60s.
He's 40. He was 46 when he did this because he's 86 now. So he's about 5 years older than me when he did this movie. Oh, poor Einstein. Oh God, radio controls.
And I think I said this. I don't know if I said this in Discord chat. But if they made a Spider-Man movie in the 80s, Michael J. Fox would be perfect.
He would have been.
He would be the perfect Peter Parker. He'd be the perfect Spider-Man.
Yeah, he would land that role perfectly, man.
Oh, it would fit like a glove because he's kinda Peter Parker-esque in this movie.
He is. When this ring reaches 80 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Wait, this is obvious.
Yeah, he's putting that fucker at full throttle, man.
And I love this because you're kind of like living vicariously through the character like Michael J. Fox. You're like, what the hell is going on?
Dude, I'd be like thinking, man, what are we doing? Oh, well, if this doesn't work, they're going to be roadkill. Einstein's like, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, when the car goes through them and the fire goes through them and they turn around, they look. It's a blue screen behind them. I think.
Yeah, it is. And how they
I'm sure they're on. Like. He's trying to run. Yeah, this coming up. It's like 80 miles per hour. There's a stop. There's the effects, and right there, right there.
Yeah,
that's blue screen all around them. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, that's straight up blue screen.
And then now just that one shot. Now it looks on location. Now it looks actually on location.
Yes, he did build a time machine.
Jesus, Doc, you disintegrated Einstein.
Oh, the car just came back. I'm going to pause. I think I might be ahead. Let me know when the car reappears.
I sent him to the future.
Yes, you did. Did the car show up?
I love Michael J. Fox's reaction. Wait a minute, Doc. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Yes, he did. He built one right out of it.
There it is. Well, the card reappeared.
Awesome. Oh man, those old JVC cameras.
And Robert Zemeckis, who also directed Who Framed Roger Rabbit and What Lies
Yeah.
Beneath and
Oh,
Castaway.
yeah.
Very accomplished director. Very accomplished director.
He's also produced a couple of movies. I mean, he was one of the founders of Dark Castle
Yep.
films, and he did those films like House on Haunted Hill, 13 Ghosts, Ghost Ship, films like that.
Ghost Ship. Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, though. I mean, the opening scene was pretty cool. And 13 Ghosts, I hear, is going to be a TV series, each episode chronicling each character that becomes the ghost.
No, it's cold. Damn cold.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. I mean, you just put that freezing everything. Einstein's like, I'm getting back in the truck. Fuck this.
Christopher Lloyd, he just comes across so he seems so unhinged, but it's great.
The dude, he's a crazy scientist, but he's definitely got a good brain on him.
A mad scientist.
Yeah, but he's got a good brain on him. I'm telling you right now, dude. If somebody ever built a time machine,
1985, going back to 1980, like I said, if they made one now, if they made one now, they would have to go back. It would be like 2025 to 1995.
Yeah, or 1985 if you want to go like that. Those two timelines would be very feasible. And if you're going to jump to the future, well then, fuck it.
Yeah. Go back to a time when Vanilla Ice was huge, and I was like 2 years old.
I was 12 in 95. Well, I'm 11 in 95, 12 in 96.
Yeah, 1995. I think like the grunge era was in full swing.
Yeah, Kurt Cobain killed himself a year.
Tupac just got out of jail.
Yep. And if I remember in 95, new metal was starting to explode with bands like Korn and Cold Chamber. And if I remember correctly, and also in 95, Insane Clown Posse released their third album, The Riddle Box, or the third Joker's Card, as they called it.
Yeah, that would be wild to go back to 1995. Because because it doesn't feel like it was that long ago.
I know, right? Like
it doesn't feel like it. 30 years. Bad Boys came out.
Yeah, Bad Boys 7.
Halloween 6, whether for better or for worse, came out.
Mm-hmm. From Dusk Till Dawn, don't forget that one.
Doc, you just can't go to a store and buy plutonium.
No, you definitely fucking cannot buy plutonium. You shouldn't even be handling it, period, man. Oh, they got the hazmats on and everything. I hope that thing doesn't have a demon core in there. Marty, he doesn't want to be anywhere near that reactor of that car.
Man,
I don't blame him.
He's shaking the camera. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, dude. He wants to try. Oh, dude, like I said, if there was ever a time machine, I'm definitely reliving the 80s and 90s, and I definitely want to see what's ahead. I want to see how far we go until we get like a Fallout type world, like in the Fallout video games or something.
Oh, I forgot the trunk is on the front of the car. Forgot about that.
Yeah. It's kind of disappointed that DeLorean model didn't sell very well when they initially brought him out.
That is a shock.
You'd think a car like that screams 80s would make a killing at the money, but it didn't. But
yeah, you're right.
But it's forever iconic in this movie. And here they come.
I haven't. You're at. You see the terrace?
Yeah.
Okay. Einstein's barking.
Let me pause it. Hang on. I'm just at a bit where he's just gone
He's
to the side
barking.
of his.
Now here they come. Here they come.
Let me know when he's gone to the side of his truck. Yeah, Amazon Prime, dude. Like, my Amazon Prime moves faster than
Oh
anything
my
else
god,
around
they
here.
found me! I don't know how they found me.
Run for it,
Run,
Marty!
Marty, run!
Who do you think? The Libyans!
The
Yeah.
Where did they come from?
What did Doc Brown do to piss him off? What did he do? That's a pretty cool 6-shooter he's got, by the way. I'm gonna put that out there. Shame it didn't work.
No, you
Bastards! Damn, dude. And guys, keep in mind, this movie's a PG. We just saw somebody getting gunned down.
Yep, yeah. Peter just watched Uncle Ben get shot.
Yeah? Boy, bastard. Oh, well, the AK-47 just jammed. Again, what did Doc do to piss these guys? Never mind. But anyway. Oh, and I don't know if you caught on, but the music score, you notice it sounds very Predator-like.
Yep, Alan Silvestri.
That's what I was thinking.
Alan Silvestri did the score, which was this was before Predator.
2 years before, yeah. Yeah, his music composing in films, man, are fucking legendary.
Legendary.
Yeah, he even did the music score for those Avenger films, especially Endgame. His music score on that was phenomenal. Dude, you better pick up some speed, or they're gonna shoot the shit out of that car.
He's got a gun.
They got plenty of guns. Maybe a rocket launcher if you're not careful. Oh man, that music score is iconic. Oh shit! There's the Rambo.
What the hell? What the hell?
I think he bought that from Rambo.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, that thing in the back of the car, the flux capacitor. Pick up
We
some.
got 31 minutes in, 50 seconds. 50. And Michael J. Fox, he's in the car, he's in 80 miles per hour. And they go, and he's back in 1955, bring over to a scarecrow.
And right into a damn barn.
Into the barn.
I'll just put. Oh, somebody's woke up. I'll just pause a second. The lights have just turned
on. Right there. He's back in 1955. Imagine being able to do that, bro. You would think it's cool, Paul. I would freak out.
Dude, I would love to see how that was like back then, instead of just.
I don't want to go racial here, but for me, going back to 1955 would not be a good idea.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like post World War II where I am. I'm talking about post World War II where I am, because if you didn't know this, dude, like during World War II, right, my city had the shit bombed out of it. So I would like to. Oh no, better yet, go back to pre-World War II, because my city was a lot different than what it is right now, dude.
And you will be back in 1955 because you'll be like, "What the fuck is that?" I mean, of course, it's played up.
Yeah.
Bro, I think the dad that we just saw, I think that was the grandpa from Silent Night, Deadly Night that scared the shit out of that little boy.
It is.
I thought so. That asshole grandpa.
Yeah. The way this guy reacts with his fucking shotgun. This is probably me in about 25 or 30 years from now.
Yeah. So sorry about your barn, guys.
No, he's more worried about his pine. Speaking of which. My pine, you! You bastard! You killed my pine! Oh, fucking! This brings back some memories when I first saw it, man. Just, yeah, dude.
Get a grip on yourself, Marielle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Lou,
another really good Michael J. Fox movie is Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf was good too.
Fuck yeah, man! Teen Wolf was a cool movie.
I love this, Paul. I love this, Paul. He gets out and he goes to his neighborhood and it's not built. That would be so creepy.
Oh, that's a mind fuck.
Like, this is home, but it's not. It's just land. Like, what the fuck? And if his neighborhood isn't built, it's not like they were just building a neighborhood in the middle of it. Look how vast everything is around him. So they would have, like, everything will be not there. That'd be insane, bro.
Yeah, like the town that you knew, some of the places you may remember ain't there right now because they don't exist yet. Like, what a mind fuck that would be.
Don't stop, Wilbur! Don't stop! Don't stop till you get enough.
Oh, his plutonium's empty. I might be ahead again. Damn, Amazon Prime. I'm just seeing what's being said in the chat. I'll just pause a minute so you can get to the part where he's just put his cassette Walkman down on the side seat. Yeah, Lou says that.
Yeah, he just put the cassette. Yeah, he just put it on the seat. Yeah.
All right. Well, Lou just said, yeah, PG back then and now. Yeah, they have different. Nowadays, if you try to have somebody getting shot in a PG movie, no, that's not going to happen. It will end up being a PG-13 or 15 over here. And yeah, like Lou said, my town was like literally blitzed back in the day. Whole different city. Imagine this, dude. Like, imagine going back fucking 30 or 50 years and places that you know growing up are not exactly how you remember them anymore. How crazy is that? Look at this.
Halloween reference, Mr. Sandman Pete. Give me a dream.
Well, that song did come out during the 50s, to be fair, dude. Oh my God, the text.
Bro, I would. Bro, Paul, I'm telling you, I would lose my shit, bro. I'll be so freaked out. Go back to like I said, in this case, 1995. Oh my God.
Dude, I lived it. I was 11 back then, man.
And going back to 1955, bro, like I said, I mean, I'd be screwed, but yeah, it'd be crazy.
Yeah, right. Dude, look at that. I know it's a studio set, but damn, dude. Korean conflict. So we're just about 10 years after World War II at this point.
Yeah, this is a studio backlot. It's Universal Studios in Hollywood. It's not a set. It's a backlot.
They had that fire a while back as well, didn't they?
Yeah, the fire. Yeah, there was a fire about 15 years ago, and I think they lost some of this. That was a very suspicious fire. That was very fucking weird. Because you can see in the background, the hills. Like, you see the California hills in the background.
Yeah. And some of the master tapes got destroyed in that fire too. So some of those master tape footages, they're gone for good. That's it. Oh, November 5th, Guy Fawkes night. That's in the UK. We have like a fireworks night over here.
But yeah, this is Universal Studios. Yep. This is the backlot.
Maltsat Sunders Burgers. Man. Right, I'm sorry, but I am literally getting Fallout vibes right now because that even though that's in the future,
I know, right?
Had like a retro 50s look to it. And if you ain't seen that TV series Fallout yet, man, you should.
Got 5 cents for coffee. Jesus.
Everything was cheap as hell back then. Like, you got to pay like $4 to $5 now just for a coffee. And even then, sometimes they taste like shit. Oh, look, it's those annoying dial-up phones, the ones you don't like.
Oh yeah, that's right. Watches like that didn't exist back then. Yeah.
No, they did not. There was no analog watches back then. Hell, there was no video games back then. Oh, yeah, nah, it would be a little bit.
I love this. Yeah, give me a Pepsi.
Yeah. Pepsi wasn't around yet. Coca-Cola was around, but Pepsi wasn't. And there's Crispin Glover. Oh, there's Biff.
And I love that. I love that with him and his dad.
Wait a minute. That guy in the brown jacket. Is that
That's
Billy
Billy
Zane?
Zane. That's Billy Zane.
I thought I recognized him. I didn't realize he was on this.
And then the realization shit's like, Dad, what the fuck?
Now he knows why he's like. Thank you, butthead.
It's crazy because Crispin and Michael J. Fox, they literally look like the same age. I mean, I think they are at this point.
I think they were the same age because they were like in their early 20s when they were doing this. Because they're in their 60s now.
He plays his. That's crazy. No, Chris McCall is younger than Michael J. Fox. He plays his dad, but he's younger than Michael J. That is crazy.
That's wild, man. That is so wild.
Oh yeah. That used to be a thing. Like, you gotta do my homework, bro. You gotta do my homework, butthead.
People still do that now sometimes.
They still do that now, which is funny.
Yeah, everything's
But
all
Paul,
digital.
think about that, Paul. Think about Paul. Think about Paul. You going back and you sitting next to your dad as a teenager.
Oh, that would freak me out.
That would freak me out, bro. I was like, I cannot imagine going back to seeing my dad when he was a teenager.
You talk about the epitome of
You're George McFly. Oh shit, that's the mayor.
Fucking oh yeah, you're right. That is the mayor.
And I love that. I love that. Mayor, I could be a mayor.
And the guy's like, yeah, right. Because think about it, back then, the idea of him becoming a mayor, unheard of. That's the wild shit back then, dude. How times have changed. I mean, there was some fucked up stuff in the past. We know it. So, but I mean, the whole idea of just seeing shit back in the day, like, man, dude, imagine trying. Oh, I know you're gonna give me shit for this, but you have a guess which timeline I would definitely travel back to.
Now, Paul, who can say it was hotter, or Elizabeth Shue or Leah Thompson?
Well, I will admit, after watching a certain other movie, I did have the hots for her after that one, but with Leah Thompson. I think they both look great, in my opinion, but I think right now I'm gonna say Leah Thompson in her prime here.
God, this looks like the streets of Haddonfield.
Maybe it is. But yeah, I'm saying
imagine that, Paul. Imagine seeing your dad. My dad was a peeping Tom.
Son of a bitch. So it was true. I feel like that. But yeah, like all right then. You're saying about why's my TV? My volume wants to turn itself.
You see, Paul, now that one change that Marty just did literally almost screws everything up. Because of course you don't want to see your dad get run over, but he forever changed the future because I think because that's how his parents met. Like his parent, like George actually got ran over and ended up in his mom's bed. But because he pushed him, that changed everything.
Yeah, that changed the entire landscape of the history.
Change the landscape. So, that one, I'm mad at Paul. That one little change, that one small thing changes everything.
Yeah, it's funny how even if you did decide to go back to the past, you got to be careful not to alter things too much, because the moment you do, you will forever change the fabric of what comes out next, which gets further explained in the sequel. But as I'm saying, James, when you're saying about timelines to jump through, you're saying about 1995 as a time you want to jump back to. If you want to know, a timeline that I want to jump back to, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. The timeline that I would love to see, just because I'm kind of into that stuff right now, definitely the 1700s in Venice. carnival times, peak times. Yeah, I know. You're gonna say it. I don't care.
I love how she calls him. God, this would be so weird. I love how she calls him Calvin because of the stitching. Oh my god. Oh my god, Paul. This would be so weird.
What are you trying?
This
your
would
mom
be
has the hots for
so. This would be so weird and awkward.
Your future mom having her hots.
Oh my god! But can you imagine? No, I don't even want to imagine. No, fuck that.
That
would be creepy.
Well, she did worse a year later on another movie, almost. Why are you wearing? Forget it. But yeah, man, the idea of that,
God, bro,
the idea of that alone,
this would be so awkward.
How do you explain this to someone? How do you explain to someone? How do you explain to this person? Oh, by the way, I'm your future son. I'm from the future.
Put your pants back on.
Oh man, dinner back in the day.
I love how they think he's a Navy person because he's wearing a poofy vest. No, they think.
You're right.
They jump ship. They think
Yeah, because remember back then, something like what he's wearing right now, you would only see in like naval places. You wouldn't see it as an everyday casual type clothing back then.
Oh my god, that's my grandma, and that be so weird.
I know that would be.
I love that. That's my Uncle Joey. Gang, better get used to these bars.
Yeah. Are they just sitting at the dinner table? I think I might have gone ahead again, haven't I?
Yeah, Paul. Like you're seeing your grandma and your grandpa in their middle age. Like, bro.
Where do I begin?
But what do you think his grandparents? What do you think the grandparents have a memory of him though?
I don't know. I'm going to ask people in the chat box.
Yeah, how do they forget the events that happened in their interaction with this young boy named Marty back in 1955? Oh, by the way, you just happen to look just like him.
I know. Hey, Philip, Lou, in the chat box, if you had a chance to travel back in time and you saw, your relatives from the past in their younger days, how the hell would you react to that?
I've seen this before. I saw it on a rerun.
Reruns? They never did reruns back then.
They didn't do reruns back then. They didn't.
No.
Yeah, I think you might. I think maybe you do. I think maybe you do.
John F.
I think they handled this well, though, in terms of it being his mother, and she's obviously attracted to him. But they handle it tastefully, like just a few little awkward moments.
Yeah,
but it's played for laughs, and that's what makes it work. If not that he ever would have been attracted to her, obviously because it's his mother, but if they had gone like too far, or it could have gone really awkward and weird, but it's played. It's that nice for sort of balance. It's played for jokes, and he's really creeped out by it, which makes it seem a little plausible. God, no!
Yeah, she just squeezed on his leg.
Fuck out of here! Oh, Paul, Paul, I'll have to get the. Oh God! I don't even want to think about that. That'd be so weird.
I'm gonna have to go and go back to the hotel for a night after that.
Man, Paul, Mother Gorehound, I'm sorry, Paul, but I know, Paul, you probably jumped through that damn window.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gone. See you later.
I'm out of here.
Shit. I can't do it. I can't. Sorry, no, I gotta go. Bye. Look at the size of that fucking house. Holy shit.
And I love how he meets Doc for the first time and get that big contraption on his head.
Yeah, he's knocking on the door now. Look at this fucking thing on his head. What the fuck fuck is that? What's that supposed to be?
No, I think that's an actual house too.
It is. The fuck did he just put on his? Oh, it's meant to be a mind reader. Oh, okay. Okay.
And I love how Paul, that Doc has not changed. He's exactly how he was back that we last saw him, like back then.
He's still that crazy.
He has not changed. I mean, obviously he's a little bit more energetic because he's younger, but he's still the same person.
He's dude.
That I'm from the future. I came from a time machine you invented.
Do you know what this means? Yeah, it means that shit didn't work.
This doesn't work. Doc, you gotta help me, man.
He's thinking, time machine? I've not even bloody made one yet. What are you talking about?
God, that'd be crazy.
How do you explain that to someone that, hey, this is what you did in the future, mate? Oh. Future boy.
Yeah, folks, we're watching a 1985 Back to the Future. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Hit that like, subscribe button, and and share the video while you're at it. And donate to the Cash App, Primetime313. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, guys, do not adjust your set. Usually we watch horror movies, but today we decided to do a little annual swerve like we did last year. Yeah, this is a bit when he realizes, oh, shit, because he says about that bruise on his head.
I like this when he starts telling him things that they couldn't possibly know.
And his reaction when he opens the door, he's like, what? His eyes, dude.
Bro, imagine being able to go to 1995 and tell the world, hey guys, you know Donald Trump's gonna be the president. People are gonna be like, the fuck are you talking about?
They'd look at you and be like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Hey guys, we're gonna have small computers that we're gonna call cell phones. Like, hey, bro, like you need to be checked in the mental institution.
Yo, dude, we got like 65-inch flat LED screens or OLEDs now running at 4K capacity. Fuck you, mate. We ain't got that kind of type of quality. Yeah.
Flux
What's
capacitor.
This here then? Yeah, the flux capacitor. How ironic he thought of that idea when he knocked his head in while he was in the toilet. Yes, dude, it works. You built it. How the hell did he manage to connect the damn video camera to an old... Forget it.
I love this scene. I love this scene so much.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I still got my hair. Yes, dude. Radiation suit. No, there was no atomic. Yeah, there was that fear back in the 50s about the golden age of atomic stuff and all that thing. Yes, dude, that's a JVC video camera. Nowadays, we use smartphones to film stuff.
Yeah.
And I can't believe we're even saying that. I mean, fuck. Look at 28 years later. That was done on a phone like I've got sitting on my couch right now. An exact same phone. Hard to believe, huh? Gigawatts! He's like,
what did I just say?
1.21
gigawatts!
Great Scott!
1.21 gigawatts! And I love what the hell is a gigawatt?
I don't know. It's a very high form of power, I guess. You need a bolt of lightning for that shit.
He's talking to the picture of Thomas Edison.
Yeah, he's like, how the hell can I build something like that?
How can I do something so careless?
I don't know. You're a mad scientist. Sometimes that happens.
I swear, me and my brother we used to quote that every time. 121 gigawatts.
Yeah. Hey, you're gonna have to catch a bolt of lightning on this one, dude. Yeah, that's the thing about lightning. You really don't know when that'll hit.
But you can look this up, Paul. You can actually find scenes like this scene right here. Like I said, they filmed a good chunk of this movie with Eric Stoltz, and it just
I saw it on the.
It just feels like I don't remember hearing dialogue, but you just tell from the scene it feels more serious and it feels more like a different film, you know?
Yeah, because I remember on the behind the scenes documentary when I managed to get the first DVD edition that came out 20 years ago, which I still have, by the way. They were talking about it on the documentary. And they did show that footage, and yeah, dude, it is really different compared to what we see now.
It feels so different, yeah.
I don't think the movie would have been as successful as it was if Michael J. Fox wasn't in it. Because these two, the chemistry between these two is damn near perfect.
God, this soundtrack is great. It's great score.
80s, man. Movies back then were like the Wild West. I mean, we were at a time when people were trying new things out, and you had these film directors that were trying new radical stories out, and some of these movies that in the beginning people must have thought, man, this movie's not going to be successful. And now here we are 40 years later, and some of these movies now are regarded as timeless classics. Hill Valley High School. Why does that look like the school from Scream? It almost looks identical, kind of. Well, the entrance part, anyway. Here's one thing, though, about traveling back in time, especially in the 50s. I don't think I'd be able to get away with the kind of clothes I wear, especially with all the metal band stuff I got on my t-shirts.
No, you wouldn't last a day. You wouldn't last a day.
No, I would not. They'd be like, who the fuck is this guy? I would have been classed as a greaser or whatever.
Which one's your dad? That's him.
That one there?
Guy.
Oh, shit.
There's Malachi.
Yeah. He was also on the school principal. He was also on oh shit.
Hey, what are you doing? Oh god, we're real mature guys.
Oh man. Pep rallies.
What did your mother say on that guy? I don't know.
I wish I bloody knew. He's trying to get his dad to get on a date with Leah Thompson here. But she's like, nah, fuck that. I want this guy.
Got the kidney signs.
Oh man. I remember having one of those back in the day.
But I love this. I love this. Hi, how are you? Don't touch me.
Yes, Marty, your mom has the hots for you. I'm going to pause a second because I think I'm pretty sure I'm ahead of you.
This is more serious than I thought. Your mother's is infatuated with you.
Yep, precisely.
My mother has the hots for me?
Yep.
Why aren't they so heavy in the future?
I don't know.
Why is there problems with gravitational pull?
No, it's just a figure of speech. Like I said, certain phrases back then were not invented.
Yeah, I think they did a deep fake once where Doc played Robert Downey Jr. and Tom Holland played Marty. It actually looks pretty good.
I did see that one, yeah.
If I was remaking Back to the Future, Robert Downey Jr. would not be my first choice as Doc, though. Tom Holland would be for Marty, though.
Well, who could play Doc Brown in this day and age?
I mean, not Robert Downey Jr.
No. I wouldn't say him because he's. I mean, he did great in Iron Man. I'm not going to take that away from him, but that'd be too obvious for him to play Doc Brown. You need to have.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I'm trying to think of a couple of names right now. Fuck. Who would be on that list? I'm trying to think of someone that's eccentric. I'm not going to say Tom Hardy, but
you know who might be fun to audition to see what he does with it, because we can make him older. He's in his late 40s now, but you make him older like they did with Christopher Lloyd. What's his face? It might be interesting because I think he might be able to do it and bring the passion to it.
What film was he in?
Matthew Lillard.
Hey, you know what?
Just make him older. I'd like to see an audition. Hey,
let me see what Matthew Lillard is.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. Make him older, obviously, because he got to be older. But it's not a big deal. That might be interesting.
Dude, Matthew Lillard
doing it. He's got that. I can see that.
Matthew Lillard is 55. He could definitely do it.
I love George. Biff.
Jeez.
Hey, you're my girl. You hear me? Well, the way he says this. Get your meat hooks off.
He was about ready to punch him out, but the principal caught him.
What's it to you, butthead? You see what I mean? Like he reminds me of Spider-Man right there.
He does.
Where he's like, oh shit, but then he doesn't back down.
No, he doesn't.
That's how Spider-Man is. Where Spider-Man initially is like, oh fuck, but he doesn't back down because he's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Make like a tree and get out of here. Like, what does that even mean?
It's a 50s way of saying fuck off. I guess. And now he's like, I'm thinking I might behead you. Is he at the part now where he's saying, why are you following me?
He said, I can't go to the dance. I'll miss my favorite program, science fiction theater.
Oh, fuck the sci-fi theater, man. You gotta score with this chick.
I'm not ready to ask Lorraine out to the dance. And not you or anybody on this planet will make me change my mind.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Yeah, we'll see about that.
He's so awkward. I love it.
The social awkwardness that dude's got nerd written all over it.
And I love this, how he terrorizes his dad.
Yeah, in the hazmat suit.
I'm Darth Vader.
I'm Darth Vader.
Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, you can't go wrong with that. One of the greatest guitarists that ever lived.
And at this time, there's no such thing as Darth Vader.
Nope, Star Wars wasn't around just yet. And neither was that kind of music. Just think, in 1955, Ozzy was, I think about 16? Because he was born in 1948, so 1955. Hey, he was 6.
God,
19 cents a gallon. Yeah, those old cars, man.
I overslept.
Overslept. I wonder why.
And how these two play off each other, you could believe that they're father and son because they have the same idiosyncrasies, same similarities, the way how they talk, you know.
Yeah, the same. The chemistry between these two as well. It works. Yeah.
George is just a mess. How he fixes hair all the time.
Yeah. He's trying to convince his dad, look, man, you gotta score with this one.
Destiny brought you together. Does he screw it up? I think he screws it up.
I think he does, yeah. Look, he's writing these notes down. You could tell this dude has never, and I mean
I think he says you're my density. You're my density.
density. Jesus Christ, dude. This guy needs a lot of work, I'm telling
No,
you.
no, he goes. You're my density. I mean, you're my destiny. Like what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Get the fuck out of here.
Dude.
Give me a milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate. Give me a bottle of Budweiser. Fucking A. All of the milkshakes and everything back then.
Here it is. Oh, he's so nervous. Density.
I would be too.
Wait a minute, you're that fucking loser. That's basically that's what she's saying. George McFly.
Biff just entered the joint.
Oh, it was working too. Oh.
Yeah, Biff just comes in. Hey, McFly.
It was working. God damn it, Biff.
It was going so well. Oh. Oops. Dude, I'm telling you right now, the guy that plays Biff, he was a big son of a bitch. Nice punch.
Oldest trick in the book. Now that punch there was actually Eric. That was actually Eric Stoltz in that punch.
Oh, really? Yeah, I kind of noticed the hairstyle was a little different. Yeah.
The actual punch is not Michael J. Fox.
Let me know when he's at. I think I might be ahead again. Let me know when he's got the skateboard.
Hey, yeah, he's riding a skateboard.
All right, cool. On it. Yeah, skateboards wasn't quite invented just yet. And can you believe it? Those trainers that Michael J. Fox on, they still sell those kind of trainers today. I mean, I've tried some of those trainers on once before, but
this is great.
Dude, that plan didn't work.
Well, like I said, Paul would be. I mean, Michael J. Fox would be. I've been saying this a lot, but guy, if you just made if you made a Spider-Man in 1987, Michael J. Fox is the perfect guy.
Yeah, he would have been. But you know, Marvel movies, they weren't a thing back then. I mean, we had Marvel TV shows, but you know. Oh shit. And I mean literal shit.
Into the manure.
Oh.
Shit! It's great.
Oh.
That would suck.
Dude, you might as well stay in a shower for the next couple of days if you got caught in that shit. Put your ass in quarantine. Yeah, well, go get that shit off you first, mate.
That just made it worse.
Yeah, it did.
That just made it worse.
And it was going so well. Oh, he just found out what happened to his future self. Yeah, dude. Well, we already know.
Wouldn't be that'd be creepy to watch.
What, knowing that you're going to be dead in 30
Watching
years?
watching your death.
Well, I will say this. It will definitely prepare me for what's coming. I'll just know not to show up on that day. He's made that stuff out of
No, no.
cardboard.
No, I think he's seen. I think Doc has already seen the shooting at this point. My interpretation, yeah, he's already seen it.
Yeah, he already saw it, man. He just didn't want to let him know that he did. Nice.
Can you
Basically imagine what?
Like he made this perfect. Sorry to make it to scale. Like you have time to do that.
I don't know how the hell he had the time to do it.
We're listening to this like we're in class.
Might as well be in class.
If you're just joining us here, folks, we're an hour and 10 minutes, 12 seconds into the movie here. Back to the Future. We're watching, celebrating 40 years, 40th anniversary.
Can't believe it's been 40 years already since this movie came out.
I remember seeing this with my brother over and over and over again.
Well, dude, a movie like this needs to be seen over and over again because it's a timeless classic.
It's such a cool movie.
Yeah. Films like this never age. Never. Oh. Oops. There goes the car. Car's burning. You might want to put that out, dude. Jesus, there's old fire extinguishers back then. Jesus, like, oh man. Oh my God, she's outside.
Oh, it's Mom!
Dude.
She tracked you down!
Tracked you down like a stalker, man. This
would be so awkward, bro.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I could maintain my composure. I'd be like, I can't do this right now. My mom's got the hots for me. How the fuck do I explain this? Oh my God.
Leah Thompson was hot. I'll say that.
Yeah, she was, man. And just think, before she did this, she was on Red Dawn. Dude, you can see how shy she is in this character.
Look at Doc.
Doc's just sitting there like, oh, for fuck's sake, we can't have this happen.
Oh, we're screwed. We're screwed.
You see it in his face. He's like, oh.
I'm like, we are screwed.
There's just no getting out of it, is there?
Doc, he's like, we're fucked. We're fucked.
Yeah, he's just like, well, we gonna fuck this up then, ain't we? All right, George McFly, you need to start doing something now because everything's about to get absolutely clusterfucked in a minute.
This would be. Alex, I don't even want to imagine. Imagine your mom asking you. Oh God, it's creepy.
No comment.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Exactly.
And you have to convince your dad to get with her.
How the hell am I supposed to break it down to him like that? That's impossible.
Guys,
Oh,
guys hanging the laundry, doing the good boy deed.
my the old hanging out the laundry stuff back then. Nowadays, you just put them in a spin dryer. This is fucking weird. You imagine it. You gotta try and convince your dad to try and do something that's gonna win your future.
Hey, you! Get your damn hands off her! Do you think I should swear?
Well, if the situation comes to it, yes. We can't do it on here though, because it's a PG movie. So
I love it. I love it. Do you think I should swear? Yes, yes, George, swear.
oh, you know what I'll be saying to him at that point. Shit. Man, yeah, you're gonna be doing quite a lot in the next 30 years, dude. Dude, dress sense is in the 50s. I don't think I could handle that. Do you know how awkward I would feel just wearing a shirt like that?
Oh God.
Like, but then again, somebody would be saying to me, "Well, do you know how awkward I would feel wearing the type of shit that you wear at those events?" Good question. Oh man, these movies get you asking stuff like that. Like, what if, you know?
Like I said, you live vicariously through the character.
Exactly. Do not open until 1985. Oh man, can you imagine having the resist the itch of opening the letter? A weather experiment. Okay, Benjamin Franklin. Oh, you remember that? There was that movie he had a cameo appearance in. I think it was that Million Ways to Die in the West, that comedy, and he had the fucking DeLorean in that barn in the Wild West. That was definitely a shout out to that film.
No, don't touch that.
Enchantment Under the Sea. Oh, look, 1950s prom nights.
Can you imagine Christopher Walken as Doc? I'm not doing anything.
Oh, jeez. Can you imagine if they did cast him to play that? Like, that would have been interesting right there.
Hey, there's Chuck Berry's cousin, Marvin Berry.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because it was Chuck Berry that actually sang the song "Johnny Be Good." It was actually Chuck Berry for those who may not know, and I love how they pull off a little Forrest Gump here long before Forrest Gump. Look at this dork! Look at this geek!
Yeah,
fucking geek!
Fuck. That's a nerd right there, dude. That is a straight up nerd, man. And just think, 10 years later, Zemeckis ends up making Forrest Gump. And
Do you mind if we just park for a while? I'd love to park, Roddy. I'm only 18 years old. Oh,
that's it. I'm gonna go. I gotta rewind.
I'll be so freaked out.
No, I'm blocking that rewind. Blah, 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 blah. Not rewinding that. Nope. I'm saying that. I'm just like, I'm getting the fuck out of this car. I'm out. Can't do this.
I'm like, wait, Mom, you drink? You drink?
Fucking hell, man.
Marty, why are you being such a square?
Why are you being such a square? Oh, God, the saying back then. Of course I'm fucking
Marty. Marty, you're starting to sound like my mother.
That's it. I can't do it. I'm out. Oh, shit.
Of course, it was back in the day of 50s. This is, of course, back when dances actually had bands.
Yeah, man. Yeah, nowadays is all that fucking like.
It's
DJ
a quote unquote DJ. It's a quote unquote man standing there with his laptop.
Which I can easily do because I got plenty of music on my Walkman. I just plug it into the speaker system and I just play my playlist.
Just look like when she took her jacket off and the vocal out there, probably like, oh fuck.
Yeah, and she just went in for the kill with that kiss.
Marty, why are you so nervous, huh?
If only you knew.
If only you knew. But you know what's so crazy though?
What?
She looks good. She looks good.
Oh, how the fuck are you going to explain that when you go back to your timeline? My brain is hurting now, dude.
She feels it too. Like she feels something weird too.
Yeah. Oh, and there's Biff.
He's so freaked out. I don't know, but kissing you is like I'm kissing my brother. Wait, how would you know about kissing? Okay.
Did you get to the part
at this point, Paul, I would say if I would say, God, my family's fucked up.
Yeah. Biff's got that girl in the car.
You son of a bitch. I'm gonna take it out on your ass. Pause.
Oh, I'm definitely ahead. Let me know when they've ran off with Marty.
Oh yeah, they pretty much kidnap him.
Yeah.
Take him out to the back. Cool. Oh yeah. Come on, girl, you know you want it.
What is it, a peep show?
That's creep behavior. He just ran him off. That's such creep lingo. Come on, girl, you know you want this.
You know how many times I've heard that on a
that is prime creep
back?
Language right there.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, call him a spook. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
Damn.
You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. You're gonna get a fucking ass whooping now, dude.
The keys are in the trunk.
Oh shit.
George doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Well, he's gonna have to do something now. All right, George. Now or never. Grow your balls and get in there.
I'm gonna walk over there and do what I rehearsed.
Yeah, grow a set. Get in there and do something.
Oh, Biff.
No, you ain't got the wrong car. Nah, don't do that, dude. You gotta do something. George, for fuck's sake, grow a set and knock him out.
Defend your wife.
Yeah, come on, you dead fuck. Do something.
Oh, go. Shit.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh, my God. I was just in this position last year with Jason.
Oh, at least he's not going to put a meat cleaver in his face. Dude, he's going to break his damn arm. I'll tell you right now, Biff is an absolute asshole in this movie.
Come on, George. Get him, George.
Now or never. Come on.
Knock his ass out. The punch on right is the moment. This is it.
The money shot. Hang on a second, dude.
Moment,
pause it.
That's it. And that's when Lorraine knew.
And James, you want to see
the man of her dreams. That's the man I'm meant to be with.
Hey, James, pause it a second because
I love
hey,
this.
James.
You see what? It's so
James,
great. It's so great.
yeah, you gotta, and you know what? You gotta pause it a second because my fucking, as soon as he knocked Biff out, my
God
screen
damn it,
went
Paul!
blank. My screen went blank as soon as he knocked him out. I was like,
Jesus,
what?
Paul. All right, I'm paused.
No, dude, that hasn't happened in months. What the fuck? As soon as he knocked him out, my screen went. I'm like, wow, that must have been one hell of a punch. Wait, hang on, I'm getting there. It's all right. It's no big deal. I'll get there. I'll get it back. Hang on. I can't believe that happened. Like,
Okay, all right. Sorry. So sorry. You see Georgia Paul. I'm not fucking Georgia Lorraine walking away from Biff's body.
Okay. Wait, hang on. I'm getting there. That was fucking insane that happened. Wait, hang on. He's at the part where he's about to punch his ass out.
Okay.
Right. He just punched him out.
Okay.
Down he goes. Michael J. Fox just showed up. Now Biff is fucking out cold.
They're
And
walking away, and the people are running toward Biff. That's where I'm at.
oh, hang on. Right, George is asking her if she's okay.
Are you okay?
And now they've just had a kiss. Or they're about to.
They're about to walk away. The people are going to run on the Biff's body. That's where I'm at.
Yep, he's walked away. They walked away. Hit the play button.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, I could not believe it. The timing of that was so fucking crazy. As soon as he locked his lights out, my TV's lights went out. I was like, huh? So, yeah. Well, we're back on, though. We're good. I know why. Go on.
And that punch is going to change everything. Like I said, that one small thing will change the course of the future.
Yeah, because you remember, Biff was this asshole, and after that, he does not challenge George ever again.
Come on, man! Everybody here know how to play guitar, man.
Yeah, he can, and he's pretty damn good at it. Oh, that's a Gibson as well. I think that's a Gibson Rhinebecker guitar.
Earth Angel, will you be mine? Hurry up! Kiss already!
Oh, somebody else got her.
Malachi! God damn it! Where's Mrs. Isaac when you need him?
Good question. Oh,
he must have filmed this like right after Children of the Corn.
I reckon he did. Well, actually, filming took place around the same time.
Yeah, that makes sense. George! Hurry! George! Bro!
George,
what are you
doing?
Bro,
a fucking set. George, what are you doing, man? There you go. Now kiss him already.
There you go, George. Yeah, now George. Yep, now George. Now George. He's found his balls, and you better kiss her. And she looks good too. Kiss her. Hurry up. There we go.
They're all back. Right on, George.
There we go. I love that.
Yeah.
Look how he waves. And he waves the same way.
Yeah. I might be a few seconds ahead, but I'm just gonna let it roll just in case my thing goes off again. Hey, you want to play another song? Hey, do it. Go on, show him how you really play that guitar. Go on. Come on, play it.
And he plays a riff that nobody's heard before.
Yeah, he goes straight up rock and metal there, which I definitely appreciate.
Doesn't he say something like, "Oh, I guess you guys weren't ready for that, but your kids are gonna love it."
And he was right. He was right. There you go.
He said, "Well, this one's an oldie." Wait a minute. It's oldie where I come from, and this is actually Michael J. Fox playing too.
Yep. He's got a good singing voice too.
No, I don't think that's Michael J. Fox singing.
Let me check. Hang on, I'm going to look on the thing.
He's playing the song. I don't think that's him singing.
I don't know if it's true or not, but according to that trivia, it says he is.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's wrong, but that's what it's saying.
Now notice how Paul George is becoming cool now.
Yeah.
It's like, you ever think about being class president? Hey, you knocked out Biff? Like, yeah, he's becoming cool now.
There you go. Oh shit, he just did a bit of Angus Young from AC/DC there.
I love how Chuck, it's your cousin, Marvin Berry. Just so you know, he's talking to Chuck Berry.
Nice.
So essentially, Chuck Berry just stole this.
Oh, he's jamming the fuck out of that guitar, man. A little bit too much in the moment, dude.
I love the reaction of the audience. Like, what the fuck?
They're like, what the hell is this?
He's like, in the 80s, they're going to love this.
Yeah, they are. They're like, what the fuck? If I was in that crowd, you
kick the speaker.
I'd be the only one in that crowd. I'd be like, fuck yeah.
I love it.
Yep. They're all looking like, what the fuck? And he just said, I guess you ain't ready yet. Yeah, kids are going to like that, man.
It's a good line. Hi, Marty. George is going to drive me home.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Do that, please.
Yeah. Let it.
Yeah. I got no problem. No problem at all.
Okay, I'll walk. It's all good. I'll walk home. Don't worry about me.
Boy, good move, Paul. He got it done, but it looks a little scary for a second there.
Yeah.
It got real scary for a second there.
Yeah. Oh, that could have gone either way at that point.
Either way, man. That would have been. Woo.
I don't think a threesome's gonna work. Did I just bloody say that? Oh, I mean, George is cool. Biff is now a bitch.
Yeah, you can tell George's attitude is different.
It's funny how an attitude of a person can change when you whoop the bully's ass.
And I like that. Marty, that's a nice name.
Yeah.
But once again, don't you think they would remember him though?
That's what I was thinking.
Damn!
Damn! I'm telling you, man, Christopher Lloyd is fucking comedy gold with some of the lines he gives out.
He's so eccentric, you know?
I mean, right down to his acting debut in fucking One That Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. He had that eccentric wit on him then.
God, look God, look how small that photograph is.
Jeez. There you go. Be like you never left, huh? Well, we'll see about that. You got to make sure you catch that lightning, because if you miss this one, that is it.
Yeah, he's stuck. He's forever stuck.
Yeah, how do you explain that?
Which would be horrifying, bro.
Yeah, knowing that I'm gonna live my life in the wrong timeline.
That would be
Knowing what I know.
horrifying.
Well,
I know,
tell that-
like I know, Paul. You talking about you would love to go back, but to be stuck there, oh, that'd be horrifying.
depending on the timeline, I guess.
But you wouldn't exist.
Fair point. But then again, sometimes being in the past is better, especially if it's like the time that you know. That's just me, though. Like I said, I know we've been saying it over and over again, but time machine possibilities of where the hell we'd go would be endless. And he saw the damn note. He doesn't want to know, dude.
You'll find out in 30 years.
He doesn't want to know. Oh, shit. The cable came loose. Well, that's just gone and fucked up the plan.
Now guys gotta go and attach it again. Great Scott!
You better hurry, because you only got a certain amount of time.
Gotta go!
It's now or never, boys. All right. You've only got like maybe, was it 2-3 minutes before that lightning hits? Oh, that's a... He gets freaked out by that statue. Again, old school visual effects with the thunder scene. Still looks good, though. See, you bet.
Gotta go. Come on, gotta go, guys. Gotta go.
Ain't got time to tell him anything. Just get in that fucking
we're at the
car.
scene now. We're Doc Brown. We're at the scene where you're trying to reestablish a connection before the lightning strikes the clock tower here.
Oh. Shit.
I have to tell you about the future.
We ain't got time to tell him. Shit, he almost went over.
Now, does it strike as soon as it strikes the midnight or 10 o'clock? I think it's like on the stroke of a certain time, right?
Yeah, they've got to connect it. He has to cross that speed limit before the lightning strikes, because if not, it's game over.
Right, so it's not just it strikes. It's not like it strikes as soon as it's like gets like no, it's not 10:15, but like, for example, as soon as it strikes 10:15 or 10:05 or 10:00 or whatever it is, as soon as it strikes that, the lightning hits. So
yeah,
0 is like 0 seconds, like 0 seconds.
You're only gonna get one shot at this. Because, like I said, if you miss this, you're not going home.
Yo, Michael J. Fox, man. Yo, keep in mind, he was doing Back to the Future, and he was in Family Ties too. Like he was a hot commodity around this time. Everybody wanted a piece of Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, he was in a lot of movies. one movie I remember him being in, which I saw on TV one day. It was a film that he was with Sean Penn. It was a war movie. I think it was called Casualties of War. Dude, that movie was rough.
Dude, Michael J. Fox, I've seen that movie. Like he could do dramatic roles too. He's very versatile.
I felt sorry for that lady he was trying to keep safe from the other guys. That shit was rough, dude.
Yeah, Michael J. Fox was. People forget Michael J. Fox was the man. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame what that heart disease did to him, man.
Yeah, I know.
It's so sad. Like he's still got his quick wit about him. Like he still has that quick wit, but
yeah,
it's just so sad. It's so sad.
I mean, he proved he could still have that wit with his voice.
His mind is still sharp. His mind is still sharp.
I mean, look at the Stuart Little movies.
Yes,
when he's been with the voice work in that was pretty cool.
He was Stuart Little. You're right.
Yeah. And then you had one of my other favorite movies he was in, The Frighteners.
Yeah, it's just sucks. Getting sick sucks.
Yeah, Parkinson's disease, man. Ozzy had it. Michael J. Fox has it. It's not fun. Because as the years go on, you're starting to lose all mobility and function of your body, and that's why you see him, like when you see him on the wheelchair, he's like he has the shakes. That's Parkinson's, man. It sucks. Go on, dude. You got to hit that speed limit. You got to get there. And you need to connect that damn socket right now. Just trying to...
Gotta work him!
Oh, shit.
Gotta go! Hurry up!
There's a problem, though. It's on Doc's side. The fucking tree!
Oh, come on!
Fuck!
No,
that one's disconnected!
Oh, he's going. Marty's going!
Now the bottom cable's Fuck, dude!
Bro, and the other side disconnects. But that's a long shot. That's a lot of ground to cover.
I'll be losing my shit right now.
Oh, I would be so... This is very suspenseful. Very suspenseful.
I know. Come on, plug it in! Dude, you better figure out a way to get down there, like, fast. Doc, you crazy bastard.
Doc, he's coming! He's coming!
Hurry up. Plug it in. A fucking tree, man. Come on! Get it in there!
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Shit! Did it! Woo!
The lightning storm is coming down! Doc Brown should have died. He should have died right there. But he got it. He got it. And he's sent back to 1985.
Doc Brown, you crazy bastard, you did it.
And it would have crashed into the movie theater, which was a porn theater, which did exist at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, porno theaters, man. That was a thing. Fucking perverts.
There's still some around, you know.
Bro, imagine that, bro.
I know. Oh, here we go. Now we're in 1985. Because choppers like that didn't exist back then. Well, they did, but they weren't like that. Oh, that's that, what's his name? George Buck Flowers. He's always playing these type of characters in these films. He's been in a few John Carpenter ones as well. Oh, he did crash into the fucking theater.
Through the night. And you know he's back in '85 because of the bomb on the I like that song. Through the night.
Yeah. You truck driver. I know I'm ahead, but it doesn't matter.
Crazy drunk driver.
You got a bit of time, dude.
Bro, I would be so goddamn happy to be back in 2025. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'd be so glad.
I'd have mixed feelings about it, but yeah, I'd be kind of happy to be back too. There's that fucking Volkswagen.
Now he's gotta save Doc.
Gotta do something, dude.
If there's Olympians, he's gotta get over there.
The fuck are you waiting for, dude? Get the hell over there. Oh, too late. Dude, don't clash with your present self right now, because that will really fuck up the time continuum. You remember Time Cop? Remember what happened when those two collided at the end? Yeah, you don't want to do that. I think this movie also kickstarted a bunch of time traveling movies as well, because there was a few more that came after this one.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, Time Cop. I mean, shit. Even the third Ninja Turtles movie did the whole time travel thing.
I love how he's watching himself like he's watching it happen. Like, that's cool.
Oh, yeah. Well, at least we know what happened to them. Ah. Huh. What do you know? I guess he did read the damn note.
Yeah, you're still ahead of me.
Yeah, shit. Let me know when he's sat up. Let me know when he's sat up.
Yep, just opened his eyes. He's set up.
All right, I'm gonna give it a few seconds before I hit play. Eh? Sorry, guys, it's Amazon Prime. Different regions.
You're alive.
Yeah, he's alive, dude. And got a Kevlar vest along the way.
He read the note. He read it.
Yeah, he thought, fuck it, why not? Sometimes you gotta break that rule.
Yep, kept it for 30 years.
Yep. Like you said, he figured, what the hell?
What the hell?
Why not? Nothing wrong with a little bit of rule bending or breaking.
And then watch how, and then I love how as soon as he everything changed, like we'll see like how different his parents are because his parents, before, were kind of miserable, and now you're about to see because now Marty changed. There's a couple tweaks in the past and made George punch out Biff. It changed a lot.
Yeah, now Biff's a bitch.
Well, Jesus. Jesus. God damn, Paul.
Sorry, man. I have a habit of being very blunt in things. I have a tendency to be a bit blunt. I know.
Bitch ass knuckle.
What he said. Yep.
Back in time. Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at that ass pose.
What the fuck? We're talking about Michael J. Fox's ass now?
The ones.
Yeah, Travel Back in Time. That's another cool song. They actually
That's another
used
great
that.
song. That's another great song.
They actually used that as a theme song for the cartoon series they did.
What a nightmare! Yeah, that'd be one hell of a nightmare.
Dude, check out the place now.
It's complete. It's completely changed.
Holy shit.
That's his sister or brother. His brother.
Yeah, they've changed.
Yeah, look like they got a little bit of money. You know.
They won the lottery, got a decent job or something. And there's George.
Yeah, look at
like,
George. Yeah, George looking swagged out. You know, looking cool.
It's almost rocking a Tony Montana look then.
Was that coming back from vacation?
Yeah.
And the aging that they looked on Leah Thompson, Christopher Glover, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's very believable. Not too much, just enough.
Yeah, it's only like 30 years, so you're not going to age that much. They're supposed to be in their like late 40s now, I'm guessing. Dude, that 80s art. Then there's Biff, who's now a car cleaning bitch. Man, how...
Now, Biff, don't con me. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss McFly.
Man, how the dynamics have changed. That is weird seeing Biff like that.
I hear George. He's like, yeah, but I had to be on top of Biff ever since high school.
Oh shit! Remember that time he freaked him out in that radiation? He made a damn book out of it.
My God, look at the back. Look at George's picture in the back. Like, he looks like such a nerd.
Dude.
He got his Toyota.
He's got Stone Cold's pickup truck. If only you knew what he was.
Everything is great.
Oh, yeah. But there's a little problem.
Marty, I need you again. Bring Jennifer.
Dude, what the fuck kind of tie is that he's wearing? What the fuck? Mr. Fusion, home energy Jeez. It's supposed to be 2015, and we don't...
Dude, if we have flying cars, people suck driving now. If we had flying cars, bro, people, we would have been crashed.
Seeing flying cars,
we got so many crashes, bro.
Flying cars doing
they'll probably be self-driving cars before we have flying cars.
Now that's entertainment.
We'll have self-driving cars.
We technically have that now with some of the ones they've been making.
Pretty much, yeah.
And this nice little iconic ending where it's gonna smash the camera.
Oh, imagine seeing roads. Where are we going? We don't need roads.
No, we do not. Oh man, that was
that is so fucking cool.
That's such a fucking good movie. Such a good movie, dude. 40 years, this movie is still that damn good.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is Back to the Future. Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, Leah Thompson, Crispin Glover, and Tom F. Wilson. Directed by Robert Zemeckis, 1985. Easily one of the greatest films of all time. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was fucking awesome. I love this movie.
I mean, what can I say that hasn't been said about this movie already? I mean, like, this movie is just a timeless classic. There's a reason why this movie ended up on the preservation list of the film registry in 2007 when they got nominated for that. I mean, like, everybody was on point. The chemistry between Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd, top notch. Even today, you know, when they had that brief reunion a couple years back, they still had it. You know what I mean? But it's just, this is one of those like lightning in a bottle type movies. When this movie came out, like, nobody expected this movie to explode the way it did. I mean, this movie went on to make what? Let me see. Think about this, dude. The movie cost $19 million and it made close to $400 million. This one movie alone. And yeah, like I said, this movie was the beginning of a franchise, a multimedia franchise. Like I said, it had a video games, it had the theme park rides. I'm sure you've seen some of those theme park rides around where you were. There was an animated TV series. I remember that one, and even a stage musical which came out. When did that come out? It came out 10 years ago. So the James is digging that fucking Back to the Future theme, and I don't blame him for 1 second, dude. That the music score by Alan is just iconic. And this is the guy who went on to do Predator 2 years later, man. You could tell that's his music style. Yeah. Just like, yeah, this is, I mean, think about this too, man.
It's classic.
Think about this too. This movie went on to win an Academy Award. It won 3 Saturn Awards and a Hugo Award. And it was the highest grossing film of 1985.
As it should have been.
Damn right. And like I said, even after 40 years, I mean, like, there are still people, even the younger generation, that come across it the first time and they think, man, this is a pretty cool movie. So a movie like this that still has the longevity that it has now says a lot. I mean, this movie, I've said it enough times, but I'll say it again. This movie was a fucking solid gold classic. Hell, even the other 2 movies were still just as good. You know, I mean, this is like one of those, it's one of the best trilogies you could possibly watch. I'll say that much about it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. And Paul, you want to go ahead with the movie news?
Yeah, I got it all up here right now. Give me a second to just open it up. Okay, let's see what we've got. It's been a while since we've been here, so let's see. What do we got here? Okay, Topher Grace, the guy who played Venom in the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, he joins. Yes, I know. He joins the unique horror movie buddy from Too Many Crooks direct. Let me look this up. So he's in some horror movie here. What's this called?
I can't stand Topher Grace.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, he's officially joined a movie called Buddy, which is a unique horror movie from the Too Many Crooks and Adult Swim directors. Oh, okay, so this is way about that. Let me see what the story is here. The plot details are being kept under wraps at this time, but it's being described as a new experience in horror. Okay, I'm listening. Kelly co-wrote the script with Jamie King, who previously worked on Disney Plus family movie World's Best. Okay. Considering Kelly's attachment, it feels safe to assume that Buddy will live up to its unique description. Okay. So Topher Grace, who's been best known for playing a squeaky clean lead in the sitcom That 70s Show, but he ended up being Eddie Brock in Spider-Man. He was also in that one of the Predator movies, you know, films like that. And in addition to the mind-bending Adult Swim short, it was being directed by the guy who did a film called Too Many Crooks. So anyway, the plot details are under wraps at the moment. Production has started filming in Ohio, and there'll be more information as it comes along. So this is something that's just been like announced like 2 hours ago while we were watching Back to the Future. They put the information up on that one. Where we go? And there's something here I saw a few days ago. Oh, listen to this. A new trailer has emerged for the Conjuring Last Rites. I haven't looked at the trailer yet, but that trailer came up a few hours ago, and this will be the fourth and final installment in the main Conjuring series. And I've actually been trying to find out details on what case they're going to be studying on this movie, and I did read up what it was. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll tell you what the storyline is going to be for this upcoming Conjuring film. It's based on the. This is based on the small haunting, which took place in 1974 and 1989. It was with the Small family at West Pinson, Pennsylvania, who alleged that a demon inhibited their home. So this is the case that actually made the Warrens quit what they were doing after this case. This is the one that did it. So what's your thoughts on this, James? This is going to be based on that particular case, which I hear was probably the darkest case they were involved in.
I'm actually gonna do a separate video about that.
Yeah, I'll definitely be checking that out when you do. Okay. What do we got here? We got another movie trailer that's just been dropped. It's a film here called Witchboard, which is actually a remake of an old 80s horror trilogy called Witchboard. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but this they just recently released a new Red Band trailer for it, and it's being directed by Chuck Russell. This is the guy who ended up doing the I think he did Nightmare on Elm Street's Dream Warriors, if I'm correct. And he also did that 1980s remake of The Blob. So he's in charge of doing another remake, which is this movie here called Witchboard. For anyone who doesn't know, I'll just see if I can find the plot here. Yeah. So this movie originally came out in 1980. So if you've seen the original story, the new film is set in the present in New Orleans, and it centers around a cursed artifact which unleashes a vengeful witch, drawing a young couple into a deadly spiral of possession, temptation, and occult horror. And it's been rated an R for strong bloody violence, gore, language, drug content. Well, you know, the usual thing you see. It's starring one of the cast members who was in that recent I Know What You Did Last Summer movie, Madison Eisman. Aaron Dominguez is in it. He was in a movie called Only Murders in the Building. One of the cast members from Ozark is in this as well. It's also going to include Jamie Campbell Bower, who was in Stranger Things. You know, it's funny. I haven't seen the original Witchboard movie in ages. I remember bits about it, but if you guys are interested in checking this new one out, the new movie is going to hit the cinemas on the 15th of August. And like I said, when you got a name like Chuck Russell involved, who did that, arguably probably one of the best Nightmare on Elm Street movies in the series, and that was Dream Warriors. So I reckon this one will be in good hands. I mean, it's been a long time.
That was a long time ago, Paul.
Yes, it was, but this is his first horror movie in a couple of years. He went on to do the remake of The Blob. He did The Mask, and I saw the trailer for it earlier, and actually does look pretty good. So I don't know. It might be worth checking out. I'll have to wait and see.
The Mask was a long time ago.
I know. But like I said, sometimes you get filmmakers that haven't been doing stuff for a while, and they end up doing a pretty decent comeback movie. I mean, from one example, the guy who did that Nicolas Cage movie, Colors Out of Space, he did a movie a while back ago called Hardware and Dust Devil, and those are some really good fucking horror films. So he came back with that one. Oh, okay. Let's see what you think about this. A script for Gremlins 3 has been completed, and they're waiting on Steven Spielberg to give it its approval. A new Gremlins movie, huh?
If the check's nice enough, he'll say yes to anything.
All right, let's see what it says here. So, Christopher Columbus has penned a brand new script for a brand new Gremlins movie, but on what the status of the project remains to be seen. They're saying that the project could be in the summer of 2025. The original cast member who played Billy is on board to do this. They're just waiting on Steven Spielberg now to decide if this is going to happen or not. Now, it's been 35 years since Gremlins 2. The upper lines with the recent comments from the top brass at Warner Brothers, the CEO Mike DeLuca and Pam Abbey, stated in an interview earlier this year that they're excited with the idea of working with Amblin Pictures and Christopher Columbus on a new installment of Gremlins. Talk of a third Gremlins movies has been in the works now for. I remember when they first talked about it years ago. Like, I remember it was first announced that Columbus was going to be involved in it, like almost 10 years ago. And they said that the script was being described as both twisted and dark. So I think they're going to take this in a bit of a horror direction. Because remember, the first Gremlins movie was, even though it was a comedy, it did have more of a darker horror tone to it, which is something that I liked about the first movie. Gremlins 2 was just fucking batshit crazy, but it was still a fun movie. So I'm trying to figure out where they're going to go with this one storyline wise, and I think the reason why we're having a new Gremlins movie is because of the success of the Beetlejuice sequel that came out last year. Which, if you guys haven't seen that one, definitely check it out. But as you know, recently there was an animated prequel series that Gremlins did. It was like an animated movie, which has got like 2 seasons now, which is on HBO Max. I've seen bits of that. I think, if I remember correctly, on season 2, they dabbled with the idea of Gizmo becoming a gremlin in the prequel series. So, I always said this. Like, I don't know what you think about this. I always said to myself, wouldn't it be interesting to see Gizmo become a full-fledged gremlin? Either I don't know, he turned villainous, or maybe he has to become a gremlin in order to stop this new batch that's coming around. So there's a couple of ideas they could play around with that on. I don't know what you think about that idea.
I don't want to see that. Not Gizmo.
Well, that might be one of the ideas they're playing with. I don't know yet, because like I said, I've not seen the script myself. But if that's the direction they probably end up going, then maybe. But it all depends on how they do it. And again, it's all down to Steven Spielberg. It's up to him if the script gets approved or not, because he's going to have the final say on this one. So it's a case of we're just going to have to, like, I don't know, wait and see. There was something here I saw a while back, and I definitely wanted to read this one. I have to fish down for it, but it's about a new movie that's based on a comic book. Let me find it. Hang on. Where are you, son of a bitch? Come on, where you at? I've got to really fish down for this one. Hold on. Oh, a little bit of quick news here. 28 years later has now been released on premium and video on demand. I'm guessing on Amazon Prime in the US. It hasn't been released on Amazon Prime in the UK just yet, but definitely going to be keeping an eye out for that one. Here it is. Right, found it. Now, James, didn't I mention to you about a horror comic book series a while back called Crossed?
Is Karrion Kross in it?
No, it's not that kind of Crossed.
It'd be cool.
No. Yeah. Well, anyway, if you don't know what Crossed is, I'm gonna bring you up to speed on this. Crossed is a horror book comic series which was written by Garth Ennis, the guy who did that TV series The Boys. And it is arguably, no, not arguably, it is one of the most horrific, twisted, most fucked up horror book comic book series you could ever fucking lay your eyes on. The shit that happens in that comic book series is unspeakable. And let me tell you something right now, James. A little old movie called The Sadness was inspired by Crossed. But anyway, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because Crossed is now going to be a movie. They've got their cast, and they've got the director of The Sadness to direct it. So I'm just, as soon as I heard that, I'm just like, oh shit. Because like I said, I've read the comic books. I know how depraved this shit gets. And the fact that you got the guy who did a movie that that inspired him by that comic book, this is going to be crazy. But anyway, I'm going to read this to you. The cast members that are involved, you have Devin Druid, who was in 13 Reasons Why. Ash Santos, who was in American Horror Story, are going to be leading the ensemble cast. They'll play two characters called Stan and Cindy, the leaders of a group of strangers thrown together as they attempt to escape northward away from the infected known as the Crossed. In this world, those affected by this mysterious disease appear to have a cross rash appear on their face. And what it does is it makes the most horrific, think of the most horrific evil things that a human being is capable of doing, times that by 100, and that's what they do to people on here, which is what you saw on The Sadness, and that's where the inspiration for that movie came from. It came from this comic book. But anyway, the rest of the cast that's going to be included is going to be Ethan Jones Romero, Kyla He, Chodol, I have a time to pronounce the name, but he was in Top Gun Maverick. Spencer Grimes is going to be playing Brett. Bob Morley, who was in The 100, is going to be playing Randall. Anne Murray 10, who's in American Crime, is going to be in it. Stephen Hack, who was in Little Death, is playing Jeff. We got a newcomer here called Lorenzo Ross, who's going to be playing Patrick. And Owen Hearn, who was in Cobra Kai, he's going to be playing the main villain in the comic called Horsecock. Oh, okay. So that means that they're going to be doing the story of the first volume. And if you want to know why this character is called Horsecock, James, it's because he carries around a severed horse's cock, and he beats people to death with it, as well as cutting them up with knives and whatever. I'm not joking, dude. That's go on Google, type in crossed horsecock, and you'll see what the character looks like. But he's going to be playing the main villain. So that means then the script is going to be based on the original 10-issue volume 1. And I can tell you right now how many volumes there are. There are 18 volumes of the main series. There is 4 volumes of the spin-off series called Crossed Wish You Were Here, which is based in the UK. There was a 3D Glasses spin-off one called Cross 3D, which was in New York. And there was another one that Alan Moore did called Crossed 100, which takes place 100 years after the events of the initial Crossed outbreak. So there's going to be a lot of source material based on this content. But from what I'm seeing, this is going to be based on the first volume. But yeah, fans of the Cross series have speculated on the cast for some time, and the fact that they're going to have Bob Gervais, who directed The Sadness, that's an ideal fit. But here's the big question. I mean, even though The Sadness was a pretty fucked up horror movie, my question is, how far will the movie go? Because for anyone who's ever read the comics, you know how crazy that stuff is. I mean, EJ, if you're on the internet right now, go on Google, type in Crossed Comics Cross comic covers, look at the images on there, because that'll give you an idea just how fucking crazy this is going to be. But anyway, it says here that, oh shit, they've already finished filming it. So the movie is now in post-production. They were filming it in Los Angeles. So there's going to be more information as it comes along. But, dude, I can't believe somebody actually had the fucking balls to go ahead and make this into a movie. Because, again, like I said, I read the comics. I know how twisted it gets. Will I go see it? Abso-fucking-lutely, I'm going to go see it. It'll probably be on a future podcast episode at some point when it does get released. I don't know when that's going to be. But when it comes out, we'll find out for sure. When the trailer drops, I'll probably let you know on that one. Right, what do we got here? Just fishing down for some more news. Oh yeah, bit of video game news. This was announced about 2 weeks ago, and I don't know if you've seen this, James, but we are going to have a Hellraiser video game. What do you think of that?
I saw the trailer. It looks cool.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. And the best part about this as well, guys, it's not going to be that stupid multiplayer bullshit that they've been doing with these other horror movies that they've been doing. Look at that Friday the 13th. That was a multiplayer. Look how long that lasted. Texas Chainsaw, that one sucked. Fucking Killer Clowns from Outer Space, they did that whole multiplayer shit. So I'm happy to see that this one is going to be a first-person, story-driven, single-player experience, and it's being made by Saber Interactive, and these are the guys who did that recent Space Marines video game. And Doug Bradley is going to be back voicing Pinhead. And like I said, James has seen the trailer. I've seen the trailer for it. I've seen some of the images. I'm not going to lie to you, man. This game looks really good. And the fact that they're keeping in the same tone and the vibe of the movies, that's something I'm definitely looking forward to checking out. I hear they're going to be releasing it as a digital download, but they're also releasing physical copies of the game. One of them is the Leviathan edition, which actually comes with a full-sized puzzle box. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm definitely going to go ahead and get the Leviathan edition because I want that puzzle box. I absolutely want that puzzle box. That's the only thing I haven't got yet. That's part of the Hellraiser stuff. But yeah, definitely looking forward to checking that one out. So I think that's going to be out. The rumor is I think it's coming out next year. I'm not exactly sure when next year, but definitely keep an eye out for it. We got some new horror movie trailer that came out as well. There's a movie here called Whistle. What's that about? Hang on, let me see. Okay, we got a movie here which is being directed by the guy who did The Nun. It's a cursed object horror movie called Whistle, and a brand new teaser trailer came out not too long ago about it. And it looks at the supernatural carnage unleashed by an ancient Aztec death whistle. So that's what this is about. It's been rated R for strong violent content, gore, and it's going to be out next year. Okay, let me see if I can find the story on this. Okay, this is the story. It tells a story about a misfit group of high school students that stumble upon a cursed object, an ancient Aztec death whistle. They discover that blowing the whistle and the terrifying sound it emits will summon their future deaths to hunt them down. As the body count rises and the friends investigate the origins of the deadly artifact in a desperate effort to stop the horrifying chain of events that they have set in motion. So it's basically Final Destination with an Aztec-style type thing. It could be worth checking out. So this movie's going to be out next year, and if you don't know what the other movies this guy's done, he did, like I said, he did The Nun. He also directed The Conjuring 2, which Conjuring 2 spin off The Nun, my bad. And he also did some of the episodes of that TV series, Gangs of London, which is definitely a TV series that's worth checking out. So that's going to be dropping in 2026. So is that one? What do we got here? We got a sci-fi horror movie called Cold Storage, which is from one of the writers of the Jurassic Park movies. It's been rated R for gore. I ain't heard of this one. Let me look at this. Okay, so MGM Films and North American rights have Studio Canal to a sci-fi horror comedy called Cold Storage. The film follows two employees at a self-storage facility built atop of a former military base whose night shift transforms into a nightmare when the government-sealed parasitic fungus escapes from the underground levels. As temperature rises, the microorganism unleashes its brain-controlling body bursting mayhem on anything in its path. The duo must join
Okay,
forces.
all right. So we'll steal The Last of Us and then make it our own thing. Got it.
Kind of feels like The Last of Us meets The Thing.
It completely sounds like Last of Us.
Well, it's got Joe Carey from Stranger Things, Georgina Campbell, Saucy Bacon's in it, who was in Smile, Vanessa Redgrave, Liam Neeson's in it. Pretty interesting cast in here. Yeah, it does have a bit of a Last of Us vibe to it, but it might be more. It might be entertaining. It's being who the hell's written this? It's this Johnny Campbell, who directed Dracula and Westworld TV series, and the script was written by David Cope, who did the Jurassic Park, the Jurassic World movies, Rebirth and Presence. He adapts this 2009. So this is actually based on a 2019 novel. This movie. So it's basically going to be a fast-paced sci-fi thriller with some comedy and a shitload of gore. I mean, it's already been rated an R for it, so that's a good sign, I guess. Is there a trailer for it? I'm gonna see if I can find it. There's no trailer for it out yet. Something to keep an eye out for, I guess. 3 days ago, they just released the first 10 minutes of It, Welcome to Derry. So the first 10 minutes got shown at Comic-Con, and I think they released a secondary trailer for it as well. Let me read into this. But yeah, it was shown at Comic-Con. It showed footage that will not be made available online. You have to wait until the series premieres. So here's the rundown of what was shown. A film projector whirls to life at Derry's Capitol Theater is screening The Music Man. And what the fuck? There's a fucking spider on my couch. The fuck are you doing in here, you bastard? Hang on a sec. I gotta deal with a spider. Give me a minute. Fucking.
All right, as you deal with the spider, I know Paul will cheer you up about the spider.
The song was taught to us by our very own pastor, Pastor James, when we was just this little.
Free Pastor James!
My man loves me. He provides for me. He protects me. So tonight, I'm gonna drop it low just for him. Drop it low for Jesus. Keep the Lord in mind. When you're dirty wine, drop it for Jesus. In the club, shake it to the floor and show it love. I'm on the grind, cause for my sins he died. Cause I know I'll be at the pearly gates for show. I'll be in the number when the trumpet starts to blow. But tonight I gotta drop it low. Drop it low.
God loving music. Give it up again for what's your name?
Renita.
Renita, y'all. Yes. They will never be on this program again. That's enough dropping it low for Jesus and all our Christian viewers and our African-American viewers. Please don't change the channel. All right, who's in the mood for some music that's wholesome and won't get you sent to hell?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Paul.
Damn. That little. Where the hell did this bastard come from? Get out of my fucking. This fucking spider wants to kill me. Hang on a second. Anyway, I was talking about that It Derry. Yeah, they did the reveal of the trailer at the Comic-Con. They showed the first 10 minutes, and then get the fuck out of here, you little bastard. Go on, fuck off. Get off my couch. Yeah, go on, fuck off. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, Welcome to Derry. Don't worry, it's not a brown recluse. If it was, I'm fucked. But anyway, yeah. It shows the film projector well into life, Derry Capitol Theater screen, and The Music Man establishing the series setting, which is going to be in 1962. The camera travels through the theater before landing on a young kid, sucking on a pacifier he's too old for, and referred to as a a Clemens boy, and the new character that's created for the series. The usher spots Clemens, who's making a run for it. A bit of dialogue reveals frequently sneaks in, and then there's a his rough family, his life is alluded to, and it shows stuff then, and then they show a little bit of Pennywise in it. So that's all they're going to show. There was a second trailer. I think they did post it up, but I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. But yeah, they did show a little bit of Pennywise that's going to be on this. Now I know James has his opinions about the recent It movies. I don't think they were that bad, but what's your thoughts on this TV series, which is going to be a prequel set before the events of these recent films?
Don't care.
Well, there you go. We'll probably check it out at some point, though. I mean, I'll have a look at it. What do we got going on here? Any more stuff? That spider put me off fucking. Oh, okay. We got some TV related news here. Check this out. We have a TV series based on Hostel in the works. And it's going to be on Peacock. I didn't even know about this. Let me read this. Okay, so Eli Roth's Hostel franchise is coming back to life with a television series, and we recently learned on the Variety updates this morning that the series is in development on Peacock, and Paul Gatamidi is going to be involved in it as well. Variety also notes that today's report that Eli Roth will be writing, directing, and producing the Hostel TV series, which marks his return to the franchise since Hostel 2. The outlets report that Chris Briggs and Mike Fierce, who produced all the Hostel movies in the past, they're coming back as executive producers. Fifth season in the studio. Expect plot details to be kept under wraps. And the guy that they got casted in it, Paul, he's a longtime fan of the Hostel movies. And Eli was shooting Hostel in Prague, and he was shooting The Illusionist at the time. So he's finally got a chance to appear in a Hostel film, or a TV series in this case. There's no plot details at the moment, but yeah, you can imagine what this TV series is about. For anyone who doesn't know what Hostel is, basically it's about these tourists who go on this holiday trip in Prague, and they come across this warehouse, and it turns out that they're the victims of these rich motherfuckers that's part of some group called the Elite Hunting Club, who these rich people pay a shit ton of money to torture and kill their victims while they're strapped on the seat and not being able to do jack shit. It was expanded upon on the sequel, and they swapped it around because on the first movie, it was a bunch of dudes that were getting tortured. In part 2, it was females getting tortured. Part 3 was a straight-to-video gig, which ended up being set in Vegas. And that was 14 years ago, and it was directed by Scott Spiegel, who did a movie we did a while back called The Intruder. You remember that Psycho in the Shopping Mall? So he took over as director when he did Hostel Part 3. And then after Hostel Part 3, there was just nothing at that point. And now all of a sudden it's back as a TV series. I'm actually intrigued in seeing this TV series because, I mean, I've seen the Hostel movies. I know how they go, and I'm actually interested to see how that one's going to turn out. As far as how far they'll take it, I don't know, because it's been, again, in the last 14 years, we've seen a bunch of horror movies that's come out where they really have been pushing the boundaries in terms of how far the violence, contents, and gore goes. So it could either be a successful TV series or it might end up being something that gets canceled after one season. We don't know. But all I know is that they're currently filming it. We don't know what the plot is just yet. So I'm guessing we'll probably see a trailer. This is just me guessing. We'll probably see a trailer probably sometime either at the end of this year or sometime next year. I'm not sure when, but it's something we're just going to have to wait and see on, I guess. Oh, we got some Friday the 13th news here. Oh, okay. Apparently this Friday the 13th prequel series, Crystal Lake, finds its younger version of Jason Voorhees. You remember that kid that was in the Chucky TV series? That really young kid?
Yes.
He's going to be Jason.
Okay. All right.
That should be interesting. So Callum Vincent has joined the series, playing a younger version of Jason. Deadline reports, who recently played as Henry Collins in season 3 of Chucky, and is billed as a recurring guest star. As this new project focuses on Jason's mom, Pamela Voorhees. In this version of Pamela Voorhees is believed to be the mother who had given up a singing career in order to raise a special needs kid, and takes a dark turn when she loses her son. So they're going to be diving deep into Jason's family life with his mom and who she was before she ended up snapping. That seems to be where they're going with with the origin side of things. Linda Cardinelli is going to be playing Jason's mom. She's also joined by William Catlett, who was in Abigail, Cameron Sorkins, who was in Nashville, David Kressler, who was in Godfather of Harlem, is going to be in this. Gwendolyn Sudstorm will play the police officer who was played by the original character Ron, who played put my teeth back in, but he's playing the younger version of the original cop that was in the Friday the 13th movie, the original one, that is. Who's directing this? There's also a few other people that's joined the cast. We got Nick Cordeleone, who was in Warrior. Joy Soprano, who was in Fleischman's is in Trouble, Best Foot Forward. Daniel Koch, who was in Director's Cuts in this, and Phoenix Pranwork, who was in Bel Air, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, has also joined the cast. Nick Cordeleone is going to be playing Crazy Ralph. You know, the one that's like, you're doomed. He's playing the younger version of this guy. Okay, so that's it's going to be apparently it says here that the series is going to be 8 episodes long. Some of the episodes are being directed by Michael Lennox, who did Derry Girls. Celine Held and Logan George, who did Cowdell Lake, is going to be directing it. And Quinn Tran, who did The Pit, is also directing a few of these episodes. I'm just seeing if there's a release date on this. No release date yet, but we know they're currently filming it. Word is, I think they're going to be dropping it on sometime next year. But this TV series will be the first entry in the Friday the 13th series in 16 years. Think about this, folks. It's been 16 years since we've seen any type of Friday the 13th related film or TV show on a screen or on a small screen. So there's a lot of anticipation behind this TV series, and I'm definitely interested to see where they're going to go with this, especially with the whole origin story and everything. I know James is looking forward to seeing it, but we've got a little bit of expectations and I guess you could say worries about what we're hoping not to see happen on this TV series. But it's a case of we're just going to have to wait and see on this one. What else is here? I'm just finding one more piece of news. Twisted Metal has a season 2 coming out. I did watch the first season of Twisted Metal. I thought it was pretty cool. Anything here with video games? Well, the only thing that's in terms of big news for video games is definitely that Hellraiser. I'm just seeing if there's just one more piece of news. Hello, what's this? We got something here that involves the winner of American Idol. Oh, hello, what's this? Okay, American Idol winner Caleb Johnson makes his film debut in a monster movie called Remember. Oh, okay. Yeah, for anyone who hasn't seen American Idol, he was the season 13 winner, Caleb Johnson. He's going to make his film debut in a psychological monster movie called Remember. The singer appears in the indie film's prologue, which was filmed earlier this month in Greensville, South Carolina. There's some posters about it. Remember tells the story of a group of young people facing off against a monster that can erase its victims from the memories of other characters, considerably reshaping the survivors' personalities, relationships, and knowledge of the dangers around them. That's a very interesting take on a monster movie. What do you think about that?
Interesting. That sounds interesting.
The thing that sets, I'm just seeing if anything more about this. They said they're going to resume filming it at the end of this year. It's currently seeking additional investors, hiring local talent. Visit rememberfilm.com for more information. So because it's an indie-made film, it's a kind of an on and off production. So they're going to resume filming again at the end of this year. No idea when there was a release date out, but that the idea of a monster that's capable of erasing its victims from the memories of others, that's I've not seen anything like that before in a monster movie. The idea that it can manipulate the memories, it's a very interesting take. That's something I'm gonna have to keep my eye out for. I'm definitely gonna be watching out for that one, no doubt about it. What else we got here? Is there any more? No, not that one. American Sweatshop, nah. Well, that's most of the main ones I could see so far, except for there's nah, that's not worth reading into. Yeah, that's most of the news we can find out right now when it comes to horror related stuff. Oh, actually, no. There's a Robert Englund recommendations. Okay, never mind. All right, well, that's all the news we got so far, folks.
All right. Good job, Paul. All right. So Paul, what's going to be the next one we're going to be watching?
Well, this is going to be the first of a double-barreled set of movies I have in mind, folks. So for my next movie, we are going to, because we did it last year when we did The Karate Kid, we're going to be diving into the sequel of this, but get your pizzas ready, folks, because we're going to be checking out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Part 2, The Secret of the Ooze. And what have you got?
And it's going to be a sequel. It's going to be a sequel to one of the greatest films of all time. Probably the only sequel of this franchise that I like. I think it's actually pretty underrated. And I think it's about time we give this movie some love. And the movie that was, we're jumping. I mean, I guess you call this a horror film, but we're gonna be Jaws 2.
Oh shit, Jaws 2, the movie that introduced me to Jaws, huh? All right.
Yes, Jaws 2, like the one and sequel of the franchise that I actually enjoy. Nowhere near as great as Jaws, because it's fucking Jaws. Nothing will top Jaws, but it's the only good one in the franchise, I will say.
All right, I'll ride with that one, no problem. My double barrel, my other movie after that. Should I mention it now, or should I just wait until after Jaws 2?
I say after Jaws 2. That's how we've been doing it for the past 100 episodes.
Okay, fair enough. But I think James might know what it is I'm going to pick, but I'm going to leave it at that.
I think I got an idea. But yes, have no fear. Wipe your rear. I don't know where that came from, but yes, we are. Yes, this is that is going to conclude episode 118. Great show. Back to the Future is fucking amazing, and definitely lifted my spirits up. So yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Hit that like and subscribe button. Share this video. Donate to Cash App PrimePod 313. And I am Primetime Thomas from Davenport, Iowa. Here's Paul Burt from the UK. And cheers, everybody. We are out. And beware of these Christian whores. Peace.
Oh no.
That's right. You so-called Christian-looking whores. That's it. jumping in some church, flapping your ankle chains around, all on the choir, breasts hanging out, lips all red, nails painted red, purple, blue, green, long like bird claws, all this fake hair, breast implant, toenails painted with little fake diamonds in it. Your toes ain't richer. You're nothing but a prostitute.
Amen.
Yeah, man! Go ahead, go to church now. Go to church. Got nothing but a singing hoe, a shouting hoe, a organ playing hoe, a choir director hoe. Hey, preacher. If what I just said describe your wife, you're married to a hoe.
Yes. Amen.
Am I right, sir? Talk to me.
Yes, Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
A man that's a real man don't want his wife out in the street looking like a prostitute. And you a holy woman?
Amen.
Or claim you's a Christian? Christian with skin-tight pants, showing the very shape of your birth canal. Going to some church with the shape of your birth canal exposed in public and jeans all up the backside of your behind, carrying a Bible.
That's right.
Going to church.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Yeah.